Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome to Cable Channel 15 TV on Sunlink Cable Channel and Cable Channel 15 TV on the website at cable15tv.com and YouTube at Newport Cable 15 TV and on Facebook, on my Facebook page. It's Newport and Greene County Tech, and we welcome you to the second home game for the Newport Greyhounds. It ought to be an exciting contest. And reminder that the lead sponsor is White River Medical Center, the medical complex in Newport. If you have an illness or injury on the weekend, the after-hours clinic at the WRMC Medical Complex Newport is here for you on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Patients with minor illnesses or injuries can be seen by a primary care provider. The after-hours clinic is located inside the former Kroger building at 2200 Malcolm Avenue. No appointment is necessary, and you can call 512-2550 for more information or visit us at whiteriverhealthsystems.com. David Black, joined by Hayden Schultz, along with Brian Prince and Dan Klepechka once again on the camera work, producing and directing Ben Black. And we are excited to be here. And Hayden Schultz, welcome back to the broadcast booth.
Yes, sir. Good game last week for the Hounds, winning 15-8 against a very good Gosnell team. Hoping to see what Greene County Tech's got. I know that they're down. Last time that they won, they beat us 2 years ago. So we'll see what the Hounds can do here tonight. Like Brian and me were talking before the game, week 1 to week 2, we made a huge jump last year, and hoping we can do the same thing and see what the offense does. Talking with John Bradley, and he said we're going to throw the ball. Monquell Cox is going to get the start tonight at the tailback position. Joe Brodus a little banged up from last night. And go Hounds.
Hey, Brian, the Greyhounds off to a 1-0 start. We didn't get there last year because we lost the opening game last year, but like y'all were talking about, great improvement. Talk about that improvement that we need to see tonight.
Well, last year in our first game, ball control was just not there for us. We did a real good job last week compared to last year. You know, I think only put one on the ground last week, and that's a big, the big thing as far as your offense goes. You just cannot afford to have those mistakes coming into tonight's game. Greene County Tech lost their number 1 and number 2 quarterbacks before the season, so they took their running back and turned him into their quarterback. He ran for over 200 yards last week and I think 3 touchdowns. So they're pretty one-dimensional. They may have put in some, more passing than we're expecting, but if our defense plays as focused and as aggressive as they did last week, we should have an excellent ball game tonight.
Well, it's a big night here at Greyhound Field. We honored some veterans prior to the kickoff. Kristen Weatherford, along with the governor of the state of Arkansas, will have a presentation at halftime of that, and then, of course, we'll be visiting Scott Wood Ram Truck Center with Richard Buffalo on the halftime report. We're excited about all of that. The Greyhounds won the toss. They elected to defer, which means Greene County Tech will get the football to start the first half, Hayden. And I can't stand the bells.
Tickfit's going to come out and start us off, and we'll see if they can pick up where they left off last week. I also want to publicly apologize to Alex Emery. I called him Devin. That's his older brother. His name is Alex, number 50. It's Alex Emery.
Hey, we're all right. He's a big fella.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. He's a big fella. Sam's Diner, the bright yellow building on 2nd Street in downtown Newport. Call-in orders are available, but folks, let me tell you what, if you're looking for a good plate lunch, can we recommend Sam's Diner in downtown Newport? Monday, chicken fried steak, spaghetti. Tuesday, meatloaf and green ham. How about some Thursday, breaded pork chops or pulled barbecue pork, roast beef, chicken and dressing, and all the likes at Friday, and hamburger steak, Mexican chicken on Wednesday. Didn't want to leave out Wednesday, but this is a test for the Hounds. We're up, we're playing up 2 classifications, Brian, and it ought to be interesting to see what happens here tonight.
Greene County Tech has absolutely nothing to lose. They, like Hayden said, they've not won since 2 years ago when they were here. So, the monkey's on our back, so to say.
Opening kickoff brought to you by Harris Ford at 3710 South Van Dyke Road, exit 85 in Newport. Visit the website at harris-ford.com, and we are ready to go. Cash Forster with a kick, and here is Hayden Schultz.
Hit it at the 25. He slips up, going to be about the 31-yard line. And the Hounds defense will come out.
But I haven't heard of any changes on the defensive front from last week to this week. Have you?
Mitchell Thomas, a guy who's going to play a little bit of offense and defense. He was hurt. I think he had knee surgery during the summer. And also Zach Cooper. He ran the ball last year. Coach Hinesley said that he's going to get a lot of work in at nose guard, so that'll help out, especially with the guys going both ways.
Oh yeah, any depth is major when you do have a lot of kids that do go both ways.
We'll identify all the Hounds as we go.
Tyreek Richardson going to be at the corner. Kobe McCoy, Dalton Phillips, Alex Emery, Luke Samaniego at defensive end. And here's the snap. Just going to be a simple toss play. Nowhere to go. O'Shea. And there's the Orange Swarm again.
Picking up where we left off last week. Got one that slows him down, and then the whole host of Greyhounds come in to put him to the ground.
Coach Hinesley always talks about one guy doesn't need to make tackle. There needs to be 3 or 4 helmets there every single time. That's what the Hounds did last week, and they just did on that play right there.
Slow arriving crowd, but we do have the line out there again tonight.
They didn't get any on that play. 2nd down and 10 coming up with 11:25 to play here in the initial quarter.
Motion. There's the snap. He's just going to keep it running to the left. Good pursuit by the Hounds. They're going to tackle him.
Lost about 3 there. That's one thing that we did well last week was we did string out the run and did not let them get behind us or around us.
Going to be 3rd and 13 for GCT.
We talk so much, guys, about, and Coach Hinesley talks about, is setting the edge on the outside, which simply means don't let these guys get outside of you. The defense just are swarming to the football once again, Hayden.
3rd and 13. They don't have real passing attack for GCT, but we'll see if they'll air it out here on 3rd and long. There's the snap. Just going to dump it off the tailback. Big hit, Alberto Garcia.
Man, just a perfect form tackle.
It was a great form tackle, and of course, as always, we'll be looking for the Newport Auto Body Shop collision of the week, and that was one there.
You know, for them to be a Class 5A school, they are very undersized, and in numbers as well.
Going to be 4th and 13 for GCT. They're going to punt it. There's the snap. Good punt. Tydrell Fryer deep, and he's just going to let it roll. Right at about the 31-yard line.
Kind of a running rugby-style punt there.
White River Area Agency on Aging at 1200 Highway 367 North, next door to Glass Plus. Care coordination, we provide assistance in understanding how senior care works, nutrition and wellness, providing meals and transportation, social and recreational activities, and get help with assisted living and affordable housing at White River Area Agency on Aging. 9:49 to play in the first quarter, no score, the Hounds' first offensive possession.
Ball going to be at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Zane Watkins back at center. A little heavy set to the right. Monquel hit the backfield, makes a guy miss. Monquel, he's got the edge. Monquel around the 40, 45-50, 45-40. And there it is again. Offensive line never giving up, finding that work, and then Monquel Cox just finds a hole and goes for it.
As my buddy Kevin Young would say, he gone.
Yes, sir.
He let his blockers, after he made his initial spin, made his blockers let them set up. He found his hole, and he was gone. That's speed.
The Greyhounds have covered some real estate to get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown. Check out our listings at BratcherOneRealEstate.com. Orlando going to kick the extra point. It's up, and it's good.
Tell you what, that was a speedy little boy coming around that corner. I thought he was going to get to it.
9:34 to play here in the first quarter, and it took that young man one carry to go 71 yards for the touchdown. An excellent run, great blocking by the Hounds coming out of the backfield and out on the perimeter to Springcox for the touchdown. Ben Black's Lawn Care. I want to remind everybody, folks, that if you're looking for the future here in the fall, it means if you've got trees in your yard, you're going to have a lot of leaves that fall. Ben Black's Lawn Care, leaf removal and haul off. That's right. You can get that all set up now. You can wait until they till they fall. You can wait till they're all done. But if you want Ben Black to clean up your yard and do some leaf raking, give him a call at 870-512-8429. Another Harris Ford kickoff coming up. 2 in the first couple of minutes here. 9:34, 7-0. Hounds lead first quarter.
The Harris Ford kickoff. Visit harrisford.com to see the selections of all new and used inventory. Cash Forrester's going to kick off again. And here's the kick, going to be a squib kick, it looked like. They're just going to fall down where it's hit. Right at the 48-yard line. Don't know if Cash was actually trying to hit that squib kick, but it just hit the guy on the front line. He just catches it, falls down at the 48.
9:34 to go here in the opening quarter. Greyhounds up 7-0. Greene County Tech second possession of the night. First one ended up 3 and out.
The Bash brothers, O'Shea and Julius Pruitt, going to be at your linebacker position. Garrett Body, Tyreek Richardson at your corner. Tydrell Fryer at your safety. Alberto and Julius Clark going to be outside linebackers walking down here. There's the snap, just a simple handoff up the middle. Makes the guy miss. He's going to walk in and score. Touchdown, UTT.
One play on both sides. Everybody just got bundled up in the middle. He got around the corner and used his speed. Number 21 for Greene County Tech.
Number 16 is going to come out and kick the extra point. Hands look like they're going to bring pressure. Here's the snap. Kick. Nope, it's a fake. And they get the two. Brought a guy around the kicker. We didn't expect it. We came to the block. The guy was just wide open.
Greene County Tech fans on their feet right here in front of us. A lead against the Greyhound. Just a pretty good cutback play. You got to give credit to the running back, big running back who taken the distance for Greene County Tech. They lead 8-7. Folks, are you familiar with SkyCap and Sky-Fi WhisperNet? Roderick Robinson, former Newport Greyhound, back in business and talking about doing a great work for the community and being a young entrepreneur. He is in the computer repair business. He's in the cell phone repair business. He's into the security camera business, home installations, fiber optics, and all different types of contracting options. Sky-Fi WhisperNet Internet as low as $19.99, and for the month of September, free installation. So if you're looking and you're unsatisfied with your internet services, you want to try a local guy who has started his own local service and internet service throughout the world. Sky-Fi WhisperNet, $19.99. This is at SkyCap. Their phone number is 870-201-1511. They're in the Newport Village Mall. If you want to visit with those guys, he's hooked up with 95% of the county for internet services. So do a little business with a local man, Roderick Robinson.
The Harris Ford kickoff, where you'll like what we do at Harris Ford. And here's the kick. High kick. Monquel Cox around the 20-yard line, going to field it. We know he's got speed around the edge. Makes the guy miss. Monquel going to be tackled right at about the 31-yard line.
Not a bad little wedge set up there for him to get back and get a good return.
Going with a little bit of different running back style here. Monquel's more of an elusive guy, hard to tackle because he can make you miss. And Joe Brodus going to check into the ball game, and he's just a bruiser. First and 10 at 31-yard line. O'Shea and Garrett Body going to split out. Alberto Garcia by himself. Julius Clark at the tight end. Try to get him with a dead call there. Here's the snap. Joe Brodus. Joe Brodus, tough running. Going to be about a 3-yard gain there for Joe Brodus.
Just off the left tackle there. Good to see him out there with his thigh bruise that he had.
Kobe McCoy going to be at the left tackle. Dalton Phillips at the left guard. Zane Watkins back at center. Connor Prince at right guard. And Alex Emery at right tackle. O'Shea Pruitt going to be at the nutback position. Here's the snap. Good kick out block.
He's running hard.
Up at the 38-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
There is a flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be offsides.
Going to make a short second down.
Oh, false start on the Hounds.
Well, the one closest to us was putting his hands on his hips.
He was signaling offsides, but they're going to call it false start on the Greyhound.
Against Newport, be a 5-yard penalty. Mark it back to the 29-yard line.
From now, we'll wait till he's certain at the white hat.
Going to be a 5-yard penalty, bring up 2nd and 12.
8:36 remaining here in the first quarter. 8-7, the Greyhounds trail.
Going to spread it out here. Julius Clark's going to go out to wide receiver.
Flag on the play.
Going to be another false start on the Hounds. Big number 8, Garrett Body, moves a little early. Make it 2nd and 17 for the Hounds. And they were so good being disciplined last week on not jumping off or false starts. Not a lot of penalties on the Hounds. But here early, we've already got 2. There's the snap. Cash going to look to pass. Going to throw the go route to Garrett Body. Garrett Body catches it. Going to be around the 38-yard line. And that's what John Bradley said before the game. We're going to air it out a little bit.
Reception. First down, Newport.
Put just enough air underneath it for Garrett to run underneath it. His line gave him time to do that. Makes up for those 2 false starts.
Now Garrett Body's going to come in at tight end position. Going to run a heavy set. O'Shea at the nut back. Here's the snap. Joe Brodus up the middle. Joe Brodus is going to pick up about 1 or 2.
7:48 to go here in the opening quarter. Hounds on their second possession, trailing by 1, 8-7. Both teams in their last possession, 1 touch and each with a touchdown.
Going to split it out wide. O'Shea still going to meet your dub back. Joe Brodus still at the running back position. Going to throw it again. Little out route to O'Shea. There's a flag on the play, but O'Shea. They think that he fumbled on the sideline. We'll see what the flag is.
Recovered by Greene County Tech.
Greene County Tech did recover the fumble.
As
And the flag was thrown before the fumble.
Fisher Woods.
This will be interesting to see what happens here. Penalty on those guys. So Newport's going to get a huge break by being able to maintain possession of the football with a first down. $7:14 remaining here in the first quarter. 8-7 in favor of Greene County Tech.
Holding on Greene County Tech.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Dead call again. We cut them off sides.
No, we moved.
We moved first.
Against Newport, a 5-yard penalty.
They're going to back it.
No.
Randy C. said that it was going to be a false start, but they actually gave them off sides.
No, they came back and fixed it.
They're going to fix it. A lot of penalties here early in the first quarter for both teams.
It's the 3rd false start on this drive for the Hounds.
The Greene County Tech lineman actually did move first, causing one of our guys to jump off sides.
1st and 15 for the Hounds. Ball on the 29-yard line. Julius Clark going back to that tight end position. O'Shea Pruitt at the nub back. Heavy set left. Connor Prince going to pull out, kick out his guy, Joe Brodus. Hit for no gain.
Dr. Jeff Angel, orthopedic surgeon at Medical Park Orthopedic Clinic up in Batesville, seeing patients at the Newport Diagnostic Medical Clinic at 2200 Malcolm Avenue here in Newport. Dr. Angel, part of a great group of leaders in orthopedic surgery.
Monquel Cox going to check in for Joe Brodus. They're going to split him out wide at the slot receiver position. Empty set for Cash. He drops back. Cash makes a guy miss. Going to throw a bullet. Monquel Cox catching it right at the 1-yard line.
Monquel Cox at the 1-yard line.
He was held
It looked like pass interference.
Yeah, prior to catching, got away from him after being held.
What a job by Cash Forrester I mean, the pressure was there. The guy held up, the defender held up, and then Cash just kind of sidestepped him and allowed Monquel to get open coming down the middle, and then Cash throws a strike.
Just a perfect, and just kind of stepped up underneath him, regained his, set his footing.
Heavy set to the right. Going to have Julius Clark back at tight end, O'Shea at the nut back. Joe Brodus checking back in the game. Just going to go behind those big guys. He walks in, touchdown Greyhound.
Untouched, Joe Brodus.
The Greyhounds have covered some real estate to get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown. See Mary Reed, Lauren Sampson, Carol Ann Young at 732 Malcolm in Newport to acquire your real estate. Call it 870-523-5100. The Hounds are going to go for two here. Going to have a trick set to the right with O'Shea Julius and Alberto Garcia. Garrett Body by himself on the left side. He's wide open and he just drops it.
Newport 13, Greene County Tech 8.
Robert Turner, new location at 2802 Stegall Road. Been out there about a year now. Financial advisor for Edward Jones. Our focus areas include investors saving for retirement, retirees, college savers, individuals with insurance needs, and individuals with estate needs. Robert Turner, number 62 in your program and number 1 in your heart, invested in the community. Mark Hasley report immediately following the contest, brought to you by Subway in the Walmart Supercenter, and Kell Motors will bring you the player of the game, exit 85 in Newport. Farmers Tire Mart, 1501 Malcolm Avenue. Tires for cars, trucks, trailers, tractors, ATVs, lawnmowers, you name it, we've got it. Where the rubber meets the road, Farmers Tire Mart in Newport.
Glad to see the Greyhounds respond right back after giving up that, they grabbed the momentum. Greene County Tech grabbed it right back. Newport said, not so fast, and went back and got it.
The Harris Ford kickoff. Make sure to kick off your fall with great savings on all F-Series pickup trucks. Cash Ford going to kick off for us. Going to be a high kick from around the 25-yard line. And we're going to push him out right around the 45-yard line. 20-yard return right there for GC2.
6:09 remaining here early in the first quarter. We've seen a lot of offense.
Last week in our pooch kicks, they were, fair catching and wasn't, they were getting a little higher. They're getting a chance to run back on us this week.
1st and 10 here on the 46-yard line for Greene County Tech. Going to come back to a two-back this time for Greene County Tech. Handoff up the middle. He bounces out to the outside. Tyrell Fowler.
Yeah, we're going to have a holding out there. I mean, it was almost stripping of the shirt. It was so obvious.
Alberto Garcia, one of those guys who is an edge setter for the Hounds, and right there he just got wrapped up, and they are going to back him up.
Yeah, the tackle was made if we don't get held.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, you watch the play and you see the hold and you go, it opens up that edge out there. If you don't get a hold, you don't get an edge. That'll back the big gain up. 6:01 to play here in the quarter. We're in the first, 13-8 in favor of the Greyhounds.
Going to be 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line this time for Greene County Tech.
We kind of went back and forth last year at Greene County Tech in the first half until Newport just took total control in the, end of the second quarter and all the second half.
Guy in motion. Here's a snap. It's going to be a jet sweep. Big 32. He makes the guy miss. Garrett Body going to knock him out of bounds. It's going to be a first down for Greene County Tech.
Just getting that corner on us. Garrett had a good angle that time to get him out of bounds.
Ball going to be marked right at the 44-yard line where they'll set up 1st and 10 for Greene County Tech. Luke Samaniego at a defensive end, also Cole McCoy at the other defensive end. Big Alex Emery and Dalton Phillips at your tackles. O'Shea Pruitt's going to walk down here and be the nose guard, running the 5 front. Low snap, rolled. He's got nowhere, hitting the backfield. First hit by Tydrell Fryer there.
You know, I'm sorry that that they have lost their two quarterbacks to injury, but I'm kind of glad to see, them running the ball so much, because in our conference there is an awful lot of, just smash mouth, loaded up and run football at you. This is really good, for us. It'll pay dividends down the season as our schedule goes.
Absolutely. Second 13 after the loss there. Ball on the 48-yard line. Going to have a different quarterback this time. Going to be the running back taking it. There's the option. He's hit. Big hit right there.
That's
Tyreek Richardson.
That's going back to setting that corner and stringing it all the way out.
Tyreek Richardson, also number 21 in on the play, Julius Hart.
4:37 to go here.
14.
Greyhounds lead 13-8 in the first quarter.
3rd and 14 now for Greene County Tech. Ball on the 48-yard line. Try to go option there for the Hounds.
Got a good crowd tonight. Not quite as big as it was last week, but there, a lot of folks out around the concession stand and the concrete pad over towards the field house.
21 still at the quarterback position, just going to be underneath handoff. There's the Hounds just pushing it back.
The 41-yard line is going to bring up 4th down and 7.
He came out with the football.
Tackle made by number 56, Luke Samaniego.
Big 4th down here, 3:51 to go.
Yeah, an interesting call by Greene County Tech. Do you go for it? I mean, you'd think the percentage deal would be to punt.
There's their quarterback, number 4, if I'm not mistaken, Garrett Stovall.
It's 4th and 8 here. Ball on the 42-yard line. And Greene County Tech is going to go for it here. Timeout for Greene County Tech.
25-second clock about to run out on those guys. That's a reminder that the Bank of England Mortgage Company is located in the Village Mall. Kenny Thaxton III, if you are looking for a mortgage on a home and you want some professional advice on how to do it and somebody that will get it done for you, I recommend Kenny Thaxton. I simply think he's one of the best in the business, if not the best. He's done the last 5 loans in our family. He is a professional. He will get it done for you, whether you're looking for a home and you need a new mortgage or you want to refinance the mortgage that you have now to possibly lower your interest rate. Give Kenny a call at 870-495-3931 or visit with him out at the Newport Village Mall, the Bank of England Mortgage Company. NEDC, the Newport Economic Development Commission, created in 2002 by a vote of the citizens of Newport, and in the citizens that we work for each and every day. And NEDC and John Chadwell continue to do a great job for our community, and we appreciate their great strategic planning for the Newport area.
4th and 8, they will go for it. Trips to the left, number 4, checking in at the quarterback position. He throws it, and it's batted down. Julius Clark.
Ball turns over to Newport.
Ball turned over right here. The Hounds will get the ball on the 42-yard line.
And Stovall, the quarterback, is one of those guys who got hurt earlier, and he had an alley, but you could just tell that he didn't need to run the football, maybe because of that injury, but he could have gotten the first down had he have run over there. But anyway, I'm glad he threw the ball, and I'm glad that they didn't complete it.
I think he was cleared this week to play, but they, last I'd heard they were holding him till conference, but I guess that just went out the window.
Another 4th down stop for that Newport defense.
3:13 to go, opening quarter. 13-8 Greyhounds.
Heavy set again. O'Shea Pruitt and them back. Garrett Body will walk down tight end. Joe Brodus up the middle. Joe Brodus. Tough running Joe Brodus.
Nice run up the gut, following his lineman.
2nd down and 4.
Going to pick up 6 right there for Joe.
By number 55, Zach Rollins. Also 70, Matt Cooper.
Going to bring up 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Good shot of Cash Forrester and Joe Brodus and a big offensive line right there. Good shot, Dan.
Tried to get him to jump off sides. Got the play. Here we go. Here's the snap. Cash is going to hand it back off to Joe. Joe's got a seam. Joe Brogus going to be another first down for the Hounds.
First down, Newport.
What a great job by the offensive line creating that lane for him to run up in there.
And Joe Brogus was the player of the game last week, and he talked, I think, 3 different times about the offensive line and how they did their job and got men out of the way so he could run the ball.
Gave credit where credit was due.
Absolutely.
Good job, Joe.
Kobe McCoy at left tackle, Dalton Phillips still at your left guard, Zane Watkins at center, Connor Prince at the right guard, and Alex Emery at your right tackle. Here's a snap, Joe Brogus. Joe Brogus, good kick out block, and Joe Brogus, tough running again.
Near the 37-yard line.
Cash just has really good control of his team. I mean, you can just see that they're listening to him. You know, they're not snapping until he's ready. He sees they're ready. I mean, it is well orchestrated right now.
Cash Forrester has matured a lot at the quarterback position, getting to start last year as a sophomore. 2nd and 5 for the Hounds, ball on the 37-yard line. Here's the snap. Cash going to drop back to pass. He's got a man open, just overthrown Julius Clark.
There's a 3rd down and 5.
And Joe Brogus did a very good job right there blocking for the quarterback.
Yeah, that extra weight and muscle he put on, that's a big plus.
Love the call on 2nd down and 5. The Hounds have shown the last 4 running plays that we can run the football right at these guys. Coach Bradley taking a shot, looking for 6 right there. Love the play call.
And it's the thing with offense, you got to have balance. And you get to running the ball like that, Joe breaks those big yards, and you start packing the box and see if you can take a shot. 3rd and 5 for the Hounds, ball on the 37-yard line. Here's the snap, Joe Brogus up the middle. Joe Brogus hit. It's going to be close here.
This one's at the 34-yard line. It's going to bring up 4th down and about 2 for Newport.
4th and 2 for the Hounds.
118 and counting here in the opening quarter, 13-8 Hounds. Big 4th and 2 coming up on our 34-yard line, a long 2.
And we will go for it. Cash Forrester's going to be out there and see what we can do with it. Heavy set to the left again. O'Shea Pruitt, your nutback. Joe Brogus at your tailback. There's the kick out. Joe's going to get the first down.
First down, Newport.
Great job right there.
The 29-yard line.
All the linemen were, 4 and 5 yards down.
27, Cody Miller.
That's just man-on-man football. Who wants it worst?
Scott Wood, Ram Truck Center halftime report. Be interviewing Richard Buffalo, the general manager. And at the Wood Rams Center, we'll do it right here live on the football field this week.
1st and 10 for the Hounds, ball on the 30-yard line. Another flag on the play.
False start. Newport.
False start on the Hounds again.
That's 3 tonight.
And the thing that John Bradley preaches is we can't have penalties and we can't put the ball on the ground. And last week we didn't have penalties, but we did put the ball on the ground.
4th motion penalty for the Hounds tonight.
1st and 15, the ball on the 35-yard line. Monquel Cox going to check back in, tailback position, give Joe Brogus a little breather.
This will be the last play of the first quarter.
Also, James Dixon checking in at the tight end position. O'Shea in motion. Here's the snap. Monquel outside. Monquel's hit the backfield. That'll be a loss right there.
Real slow developing play right there.
And that'll end the first quarter. The Hounds leading 13-8.
Unity Health Harris Medical Center located at 1205 McLean Street. Their phone number is 523-8911. Services include emergency room service, home health care, orthopedic services, pediatrics, podiatry services, primary care, rehabilitation therapy services, senior care, surgical services, women's health, and a birthing center. For more info, you can visit us by Googling Harris Medical Center. And the city of Newport, the Newport Recycling Center, accepting cardboard, newspaper, magazines, paper, plastic, cans, aluminum, electronics, clothing, and glass bottles, offering a free paper shredding service and have a new shredder. You can call ahead of time for large amounts. Call Bonnie at 217-0070. And she wanted to also remind everybody that the Newport High School is starting their own recycling program and hope to do so soon in other school districts around the community. George Kell Motor Company player of the game at the end of the football game and the Subway Coaches Show coming your way. El Puente, call in and drive through. Great food. You'll never leave hungry. Try the fajitas, the fajita taco salads, the fajita nacho supremes, the cheese dip, and great service with unsweet tea and fruit punch. It is excellent. Come visit us like all of your neighbors do at El Puente. We'll see you there.
Second 18 for the Hounds, ball on the 38-yard line.
Game clock hadn't reset.
We did not reset the game clock. Monquel Cox still going to be at your tailback position. Got trips to the left here with Garrett Body, Julius Clark, and O'Shea Pruitt. Going to look to pass. There he is. Just over it. JT Haynes checking in the ball game as well.
Long third down coming up. 3rd and 18 from our own 38. I mean, from their 38, my bad.
The Hounds offense really not built on long 3rd and 2nd downs. We like to get it within 2nd and 5. And the false start really hurts you. And then the loss of yards right there for Greene County Tech. Excellent job for them.
Now if we can just chop it in half, because you know you're pretty much in 2 down.
Here's the snap. Cash going to look back to drop. Going to throw a little screen pass to Julius. Makes the guy miss. And they wrap him up. Going to be a loss of 2 right there. 4th and 20 for the Hounds. Ball right on the 40-yard line.
They just snuffed that one out. Perfect.
The linebackers did a great job right there, staying at home and doing the responsibility right there.
You are exactly right.
And JT Haynes going to come out to punt for the Hounds. Ball on the 40-yard line. See if we can pin them. Here's the snap. Good snap. There's the kick. He's going to field it. Makes the guy miss right there. He's got an edge, and he's going to be brought down right around. Still moving. Right at the 35-yard line. Great return right there for GCT.
Missed that initial tackler. Picked up another 20. 11:01 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Greyhounds up 13-8.
We need us a Newport Auto Body Shop collision of the week right here. We had one earlier. I didn't write down who got it.
Alberto Garcia.
Alberto.
A guy who's very undersized for his position, but throws his whole body at you.
Doesn't he play well?
Absolutely.
He plays hard. Look at this set.
Going to have a quad set here to the right. Just going to throw it. There's a flag on the play. They're going to call false start.
Well, first of all, on this set, you've got to determine that the inside guy that looks like he's a receiver is actually set up in an offensive tackle's position as an ineligible.
Going to back them up 5, make it 1st and 15 with the ball on the 30-yard line.
They were in a rush coming out of the huddle, trying to sneak one by.
The widest guy, if he's on the line of scrimmage and he's a receiver, the next guy in closest to the line of scrimmage, if he's on the line, is ineligible. They tried to trick us.
Guy in motion right here, just going to be a jet sweep, puts the ball on the ground. Alberto knocks it loose, but they're going to get on it.
Great initial hit.
He put the ball on the ground, gathered it, and Alberto was right there to smother him and knock the ball loose again.
Yeah, 2 fumbles.
Yeah.
And 2 recoveries.
And 2 nominations for
Hit of the week.
collision.
Both by Alberto.
That's right.
Newport Auto Body Shop collision of the week.
Here's the snap. 21 checked in at quarterback, and he smothered Dalton Phillips right there. And Kobe McCoy.
Kobe Brown.
Newport Auto Body used to be Brand Body Shop. It's really the same guys that have been there for many, many years, taking care of all of us here in Newport and Jackson County. And those guys do an excellent job of body work and putting your car back together and making it brand spanking new. And we recommend those guys at Newport Auto Body Shop.
Stovall's back in.
3rd and 25 for GCT. Ball on the 20-yard line. Here's the snap, low snap. He's going to look to throw. Throws it. Julius Clark knocks it loose. Julius Clark. They're going to say it hit the ground. Looked like Julius Clark picked it off right there.
Almost intercepted.
And that would have been a great swing when he got the ball right around the 28-yard line.
9:55 to play in the half. We lead 13-8. Those guys about to punt.
That was a great defensive stand right there. After we got down here and kind of shot ourselves in the foot a time or two, we regrouped defensively, and we're going to get the ball in good field position.
4th and 25 for GCTs. Ball still on the 20-yard line. Here's snap, high snap. That rugby kick again. It's going to be a low kick. They're going to field it right at the 50-yard line.
Midfield, 30-yard punt. 1st and 10, Newport.
We'll take that right there.
Jackson's Funeral Home, the 1900 block of Malcolm Avenue. Our family serving your family, bringing you Greyhound football. Norman Baker Pharmacy, Mary Davison crew. 11-17. No, not 11-17. They're at 2200 Malcolm now. Formerly the Kroger building at the new White River Medical Center Medical Complex, Newport. Norman Baker Pharmacy.
JT Haynes going to check in the ball game with the split receiver. Here's a snap. Monquel Cox back in at running back. Hit the backfield, but he makes the guy miss. Monquel Cox around the 30, 25-20. Monquel Cox is going to walk in the end zone. Touchdown for the Hounds.
Fine job, young man. That's a sophomore out there running wild. The offensive line done a great job again. He rounded the corner, and there's just too much speed there.
Greyhounds have covered some real estate. To get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown, check out our listing at BratcherOneRealEstate.com.
I'd say Mary's getting their money's worth here early.
Absolutely. And the Hounds are going to go for 2 here. Had a really good play call on the first time we went for 2 and right through the hands. Monquel still in at the tailback position. Motion. There's a snap. Going to throw it to Monquel. And he's hit the backfield. And it's going to be no good for the Hounds. 19-8 here. The Hounds are leading with 9 minutes and 37 seconds to go.
Merchants and Planters Bank, their main office is 2nd Hazel Street, downtown Newport. They have a north office here also. The Solution Center at M&P Bank at the corner of Front Hazel Street, and M&P Insurance and Investment Services with their new location on the corner of Front and Laurel Street in Newport. Lindley Health and Rehab Center, 326 Lindley Lane, 870-523-6539, providing guests with a variety of essential services including long-term care, rehabilitation, occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, hospice care, and restorative care. Our team of professionals providing experience, thorough care for your family and loved ones at Lindley Health Care. Sonic Drive-In, the new Sonic Drive-In. Boy, and I'm talking about fast. You can go up there and they'll have your order waiting for you before you ever order. Speed of Sound, the Sonic, their new location. Don't forget about their happy hour from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. Everybody loves happy hour at the Sonic Drive-In.
This kickoff brought to you by Harris Ford. Visit harrisford.com to see the selection of all new and used inventory. Cash Forrest is going to kick it off again. Looks like we're going to sky kick it to the top of the screen. And there's the kick. Going to be fielded around the 30-yard line. He's going to be hit right at the 40-yard line.
9:37 to go here in the second quarter. Hounds up 19-8. Beautiful night. I want to apologize to our friends that have came over from Greene County Tech of the farmer's fragrance that they have shared with us this fine evening. We're all getting to share it. and it will open up your sinuses.
1st and 10 for GCT. Ball on the 40-yard line. Guy in motion. Here's the snap. Looks like a busted play, and Alberto Garcia. And here come the Hound swarm. Hit at the 38-yard line. Going to be a loss of 2.
Nine minutes, 15 and counting here in the second quarter. Our defense is outside of that one long run they gave up. They have settled down and battened the hatches, and they just need to keep just getting penetration.
Number 21 coming back into the quarterback position. He's hit the backfield, makes a guy miss. Julius Clark, ball on the ground. Greene County Tech is going to recover it.
Number 82 on the recovery, Luke Williams.
Defense got penetration, shoved him out there.
8:44 remaining here in the first half. 19-8, the Greyhounds lead.
3rd and 9.
They're going to pick up positive yardage on another fumble there. Ball going to be on the 41-yard line.
I didn't think you could advance a fumble. David Black?
Well, I think they just recovered there. As long as you don't, I don't know the high school rule, but
here's the snap. Going to look to pass. He's got pressure. Throws it deep. Tyrell Fryer almost picking it off.
Left his feet just a second too soon, but hey, I love the effort. Love the effort. 4th and 9 here with 8:09 to go in the second quarter. Hounds up 19-8.
Modern Woodman is about coming together and making a positive impact on each other in our communities. It's about being part of something bigger than yourself, and Brenda Benish has done that for many, many years, and she has literally helped our community with hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of dollars in matching funds. Brenda Benish giving great public service to the communities of Newport and Jackson County, and we salute you.
There's the snap. Going to do the rugby punt again. He's going to keep it. Has nowhere to go. Makes the guy miss. We're going to tackle him right at the 40-yard line. Great job by the Hounds.
Loss of 1, ball turns over to the Greyhounds.
Man, oh man. Love the pursuit we had. Shut him down one way, made him go back the other, and there's just too much speed for that racket. We can put some serious panic in them right here. 8:08 to go. Second quarter already up 19-8. Here comes number 2.
Tyreek Richardson going to come in at tailback. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Ball on the 40-yard line. Tyreek right up the middle. Tyreek makes a guy miss. Tyreek bounces out to the outside.
Tyreek Richardson will carry.
Got a flag down right there at the 38. I thought it was a face mask.
Tackle made by number 15.
And they are going to call it a face mask. Great call, Brian.
Hey, I did get my new glasses this week. I'm a better man than I used to be last week. I got all the bells and whistles. They're not.
You do that, my friend.
Hey, they're not gonna. There's no reflecting in them. I'm ready to roll.
1st and 10, Newport.
And they're going to make it a 5-yard penalty because it wasn't a personal foul face mask there. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. Tyreek still back in at the tailback position. Here's the snap. Tyreek to the left. Tyreek makes a kind of miss. Tyreek bounces out to the outside. Tyreek right around the 10-yard line. Tyreek Richardson, great job.
He ran up the back of Alberto Garcia and bounced off him and kept running. Alberto had to look around and go, what was that? That right there is what you call a scat back.
Yeah, it's just amazing. We just keep throwing guys in there and just keep getting yards on the ground. We've got some great running backs, and all these guys complement each other. All 3 of them kind of a different type of runner.
And I'm glad to see it for him. He's a senior.
1st and 10, ball on the 10-yard line. Tyreek bounces outside again, cuts it up. Tariq dragging him in. Touchdown. Great job right there. He was hit right around the 3-yard line and just drags people into the end zone. Touchdown for the Hounds.
That's a senior wanting that touchdown. Proud for him at 7:21 to go in the second quarter. Hounds extend their lead right now 25-8.
The Greyhounds have covered some real estate to get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown. See Mary Reed, Lawrence Sampson, or Carol Ann Young at 732 Malcolm in Newport to acquire your real estate. Call 870-523-5100. The kick is up, and it's good for Alpha. Rolando. No West.
26. Greene County Tech 8.
26-8, 7:21 to go here in the second quarter.
ASU Newport introducing the all-new agricultural technology program. You know, today's agriculture has changed, and it's more than planting and harvesting. At ASU Newport, you'll experience new technology with our mobile precision ag lab, farm management software, and guided tractor systems. Learn the technical skills you'll need to start your agricultural career with modern producers in agricultural industries. Get real-world, in-the-field experience with ASU Newport Agricultural Technology Program. Apply now at www.asun.edu and start your high-tech career in agriculture today.
I will say that the credit should go to the defense on that one because they held them 3 downs. They snuffed out the fake punt to give the offense that field position.
Absolutely. Kobe McCoy going to kick off here. Harris Ford kickoff. Make sure to kick off your fall with great savings on all F-Series pickup trucks.
Kobe Brown and Luis De La Garza back deep for Greene County Tech.
And here's the kick for Colby. High kick, middle of the field, right around the 25-yard line. And great tackle, Monquel Cox.
That's number 4, Monquel.
Went down, got those legs, and got him out from underneath him, and he was going nowhere. 7:16 to go, second quarter. Greyhounds up 26-8. Greene County Tech's possession on their own 34-yard line. It feels great out here tonight. I mean, you couldn't ask for better weather in September.
Guy in motion right here. Fakes the handoffs, keeping it to the left side. He's hitting the backfield. Julius Clark, big hit right there.
That was that's a nomination right there.
O'Shea Pruitt holds him up, and Julius just cleans him up.
I mean, he knew he'd been in an accident.
2nd and 13. Loss of 3 right there for Greene County Tech. Ball on the 31-yard line.
6:50 and counting in the second quarter.
Going to have a trips look again to the left side. Guy in motion, fakes it again. Quarterback going to keep it. Trying to get outside. O'Shea Pruitt.
He plays so hard every play. Offense, defense. The kid's motor is always going.
Dennis Neal All Surface Resurfacing, 870-664-1224. Commercial. From the commercial end, working with architects and construction companies, 20 years experience in construction and refinishing. Dennis is the state vendor for refinishing school bathrooms and locker rooms, and if you've got some commercial building that needs a little concrete refinish, give him a call at 664-1224.
Dennis does great work, did some stuff at our house for us. Very, very high class.
Brings up 4th down.
Right there, trying to do another motion play. Quarterback keep up the middle, nowhere to go. Going to bring up 4th and 14 with the ball on the 30-yard line. 21's going to punt it. Last time he tried to fake punt. He also played quarterback and running back for Greene County Tech. Here's the snap. Another rugby kick. Low kick, going to be end over end. Ty Drill. He's going to let it roll. Great pursuit right there for Greene County Tech to get there, so Ty Drill couldn't get his hands on the ball.
1st and 10 Newport from their own 15.
5:17 to go, second quarter. Greyhounds up 26-8.
Going to be fielded right at the 15-yard line for the Hounds. 1st and 10.
Have a presentation, a special presentation coming up. We don't know exactly just how it's going to transpire, but Governor Asa Hutchison is here. We're going to have to make a presentation to Kristen Weatherford, the widow of the late Patrick Weatherford. And then we'll also visit with Richard Buffalo from the Scottwood Ram Truck Center.
Julius Pruitt going to check in the game. Going to motion over. Having trips look. Zane Watkins at the center. Connor Prince at the right guard. Alex Emmer at your right tackle. Dalton Phillips at the left guard. And Cody McCoy at the left tackle. Here's the snap. Looking to pass. Throws it over the middle. Got a man. Oh.
Our offensive line did a great job. They had a pocket built for him. I mean, it was just a step behind it, and he'd have still been running.
And we're trying to throw the ball a little bit deeper tonight. Last week we tried to throw a lot of out routes and things of that sort, and O-line really has to work hard to give Cash that pocket. Cash has not been knocked down tonight either.
They, like you said earlier, you know, they're packing that box on us, so we have the ability to throw over the top.
Here's the snap. Tyreek back in at tailback. Makes the first guy miss. Tyreek still on his feet, and they're just pushing him. Tariq Richardson. Tough running right there for Tariq.
That's just grit and want to right there. 4:57 to go in the second quarter. 26-8, your Greyhounds lead. Coming up on a big 3rd and 2 from our own 28.
O'Shea checking back in the ball game. Let him get a quick breather. Tariq still back in at the tailback. Garrett Body at the receiver. Julius Clark at your tight end. Alberto Garcia tried to fool him there with the offsides play. Getting the play. Here we go. Here's the snap. Tariq right up the middle. Tariq, another move. Tariq makes the guy miss. Tariq Richardson, 50, 45, 40. Knocks right around the 30-yard line. Great job, Tariq. He's very elusive, and he also can put the shoulder down and run you over.
Just, I mean, great blocking and his will and want to get around that corner and his speed. Proud of our offensive line again tonight.
Doing a great job going to the second level and hitting those linebackers and giving Tariq that space to break. They're going to field it right at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Monquell checking in at the tailback position. Hand up off the middle. He's hitting the backfield.
Just a one-arm lucky grab there.
Going to be a loss of 2 for the Hounds.
3:48 and counting here in the second quarter. Greyhounds on the 29? No.
Yep.
29. Trying to punch one more in.
Monquell still at the tailback position. O'Shea going to be at your nub back. Here's the snap. Cash going to hand it right back off to Monquell. Monquell, great job right there making the first guy miss. Going to get back to the original line of scrimmage right there. Bring up 3rd and 10 for the Hounds.
He got more out of it than I thought he was going to.
Absolutely. Hitting the backfield and makes the guy miss.
Keeps those legs a-pumping and a-churning, twisting, doing everything he can.
Garrett Body going to come in at the tight end. O'Shea Pruitt at your nub back. Monquell still in at tailback. Cash looking to throw. Out route to Garrett. Garrett right through his hands.
Just fingertipping it.
And a great throw right there by Cash. And offensive line, once again, giving him time on that route to throw the ball.
2:43 to go. 4th and 10 for the Hounds on the 28-yard line.
Hounds are going to call timeout right here and talk it over. On 4th and 10 with the ball on the 28, you would think that it would be a going for it opportunity right here for the Hounds.
You know, we want to thank all of our sponsors, all of our supporters, Greyhound boosters. Without them, it wouldn't make this broadcast and the broadcast each and every year possible. I mean, you know, once you're a Hound, you're always a Hound.
Another great outing here for the Hounds, up 26-8. Got another great crowd on our hands. Also, Hero Appreciation Night for all the law enforcement, firemen, anyone that has to do anything with that. We salute y'all. We thank y'all for your service.
.243 in the second quarter. Hounds up 26-8. We got a big 4th and 10.
And Monquell going to come back at your tailback. Julius Clark going to go to tight end. And O'Shea is going to be your nutback. Garrett Body and Alberto Garcia at your receivers. Cash rolls out. There's a throw, and it's batted at the line of scrimmage.
Just a good defensive play by a defender, getting his hands up.
And that's what you're taught at defensive line. Get your hands up and bat it down. You're not going to get a sack every play, but that does just as good as a sack right there as the ball turns over for the Hounds.
2:37 to go. Greene County Tech taking over on their own 28-yard line. Greyhounds defense need to do what they've done all night.
Number 4 going to check back in at the quarterback position. Seen 3 different quarterbacks tonight.
Well, they're probably going to pass it.
Looks to pass, pump fake. Here's the throw, Tyrell. Oh, right through his hands. Almost picked it off right there.
It's just, it's just a dead giveaway when Garrett Stovall comes in. That's why he's coming in. It's not going to be any surprise, so we need to, stay in a little bit of a prevent back here, but just let our linemen pin their ears back and go after him.
Tyrell Fryer did a great job not letting anybody behind him, almost picking it off there. 2nd and 10, ball on the 28, and there's a handoff up the middle. It's a big hole right there, but he's hit. Tyrell Fryer is going to hit him first.
2:24 to go. Greene County Tech's going to have a first down. Hounds up 26-8 here in the second quarter. David's making his way down to the field.
Just good enough for a first down there. Ball going to be on the 38-yard line with 2 minutes left to go in the game. Four and 2 going to be in the backfield, also with 21. Also, they've all played running back. Here's the snap. He gets outside. He has nowhere to go. Just going to run out of bounds.
1:58 to go.
Going to be a no gain there. 2nd and 10.
Outside of the one busted play, the defense has just played a great first half.
You got to watch out for the trick play because you never know with Greene County Tech when they ran the fake field goal. And these guys are going to come off the field, making sure they don't check in. Number 4 still at your quarterback position. Try to get a dead call there. It's going to be a delay of game for Greene County Tech.
Well, they broke the huddle with 11, and then they had these 3 still out on the field, which you can't have.
Absolutely, yes.
So it should have been a flag.
They're going to call a delay of game, 2nd and 15 with the ball on the 33-yard line. Trips look here to the right. 4 still back in at the quarterback position. Here's the snap. He's pressured. He's rolling out to his left. He's hit. Just throws a Hail Mary. No one there. They're going to throw a flag late here.
Well, it's on downfield. I think they had a lineman downfield.
He was out of the tackle box there when he threw that out of bounds. And they're going to call intentional grounding.
I'm like you. I don't agree with that one. I mean, because he was out.
He was definitely out of the tackle box right there. And it favors the Greyhounds here. And it's going to be a loss of down, so now it's going to be 4th and 15. Or 4th and 20, excuse me. With 1 minute 50 seconds left to go, the Hounds are leading 26-8. Greene County Tech 4th and 20 to go with the ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a snap, low snap. He bobbles it. He's hit, and they wrap him up. Luke Samaniego there first, and O'Shea Pruitt comes to finish him off.
Greyhounds are going to have outstanding field position with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go in the second quarter and 2 timeouts left.
Absolutely, and you know that John Bradley's sitting on the sideline thinking on that punt, do we just take the lead at half or do we try to get another score? But now, being inside the 20-yard line, you're definitely going to try to score right here.
You know, when you're out there, that's the last thing you want to see is your long snapper dribble it back to your punter.
Xavier Foster going to check in. Going to have that heavy set. Here's the snap, Monquel Cox. Monquel bounces to the outside, makes another guy miss. Monquel Cox. Great running there again. Gets about the 12-yard line, going to be a gain of 5, second 5 for the Hounds.
Man, he's elusive.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, that line gives him just an inch, and he's going to make something out of it.
And
1:25 to go.
And like you said earlier, he's only a 10th grader.
Yeah,
he's only getting better. Heavy set to the left. Here's the snap. Monquel hitting the backfield. Monquel missed the first guy, but they just wrap him up in the backfield.
I think that's the first time our offensive line has just olayed.
Hounds are going to call a timeout here with 1 minute and 2 left to go.
Coach Bradley's not happy about that one.
Absolutely not. He's just wanting to get that score right before half. Monquel, more of your elusive back, like you said, Brian.
You know, Tariq, you know, we're just in waves running back. You know, Tariq did a great job. Monquel, you know, and I don't blame him for, you know, letting Joe stay out. You know, if he's still a little tender in the thigh bruise, let him stay out. You know, right now the two we've got are just doing a bang up job.
Absolutely, Joe Brodus, deep thigh bruise last week against Gosnell.
And you hate to see it. You know, Joe's he's a leader.
And he's a guy that wants to be out there regardless if he's hurt.
He wants to be out there. That's right. And I guarantee you, this last minute and 2 seconds, you're going to watch Cash Forster, use it smartly in every second the way he wants to use it.
Absolutely. 3rd and 11 for the Hounds. Ball on the 19-yard line. Going to have a 2-back look with O'Shea and Monquel Cox. Here's the snap. A little misdirection. Monquel fumbles it. Looks like the Hounds recover.
54 and counting here in the second quarter.
The clock stopped there for a second.
Yep, he restarted. 4th and 11 for the Hounds.
Ball on the 19-yard line. Looks like Coach Bradley's going to let the clock roll. Get it down right around 15 seconds. And the thing we talked with, me and David talked with John earlier, Rolando, can he kick it this deep? He's got a lot stronger.
Well, if we get it and he kicks it and we make it, hey, we'll take it because it's a gift. We didn't think we were going to have the ball in this field position in the first place,
Absolutely.
The muffed punt snap.
Hound's going to call the timeout with 16 seconds left. We'll see what Coach Bradley elects to do here. We're going to go for it, try to get another score.
Shout out to Zach Hoyt for taking care of our kids, and for Katie and Dawson for taking care of the guys on the sideline, making sure they're hydrated and anything they need. It's a team effort over there.
Absolutely. And to all the viewers and listeners, listen to the game tonight. Your Great Pups, your 4th, 5th, and 6th Pee Wee team will be playing here tomorrow. First game's going to start at 10 o'clock. It's going to be 5th grade, 4th grade, and 6th grade in that order.
And our junior high Grey Pups went to Valley View and won, so 2-0 for them. They'll be home next Thursday night.
Looks like the future's bright for the Hounds. Here's the snap. Cash going to drop back to throw. Throw it to O'Shea, and it's just overthrown. Once again, O-line's giving him time. That's great coverage right there by number 27, and O'Shea just couldn't break off enough to catch that ball.
Greene County Tech's going to take over on the 20-yard line with 12.4 seconds left to go.
And the thing their coaching staff's thinking about right now, do we try to score because we also fumbled the ball 3 times tonight? So do you try to take a shot right here, or you just go into half?
Well, I didn't see number 4. So, nope, they're in running.
21 back at the quarterback position. Just a quarterback keeper to the left. He's going to fall down.
Oh, they called timeout.
They do call timeout.
Well, 3 seconds to go. If you call a timeout, I'm betting you're going to see Garrett Stovall come in and at least attempt to throw it.
This is where the Hounds on defense just need to get back. Don't get beat deep, and your linebackers have to do a very good job of being disciplined and paying attention to the trick play, because Greene County Tech's fake punt and a fake field goal here early. Something they probably work out at practice.
More power to them.
And Stovall does not check into the game. 21's coming
right back in. Well, don't be surprised to see any kind of flea flicker or just.
Zach Cooper checking into the game. Also Connor Prince. Zach Cooper hurt last week. Here's the snap. Quarterback keep right. He makes the first guy miss. Makes the second guy miss. He's got the sideline right around the 30-yard line. Misses him again, and we're going to bring him down. That's going to end the half. 26-8. Your Hounds are leading here.
Looks like we're going to be heading down to David momentarily.
David Black going to be on the sideline report here.
Welcome our local veterans, law enforcement agencies, firefighters, and emergency medical services to the field in order to express our appreciation for their service, courage, and sacrifice. Our local veterans have served in all branches of the United States Armed Forces. They have faithfully answered the call to defend our freedom in wars and conflicts across the globe. All have served with honor and distinction. Some have even made the ultimate sacrifice by laying down their lives for the cause of freedom. Also tonight we honor our emergency response personnel, police officers, state troopers, sheriff's deputies, firefighters, EMTs, and paramedics. They all risk their lives on a daily basis as they rush in to help us in our most dangerous situations, saving lives, protecting our homes, and preserving the peace and prosperity we all enjoy. These men and women have earned our respect and praise. Greyhound fans, please join us in honoring our veterans and emergency responders. Have several groups out on the field representing all of these different agencies, veterans that have served our country, active duty military that continue to serve, the Jackson County Sheriff's Department, the Newport Police Department, the Diaz Police Department, the Tuckerman Police Department, the Swifton Police Department, Arkansas State Police Troop B, Arkansas State Parks, Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, Arkansas Highway Patrol, Arkansas Department of Corrections, Newport Fire Department, the White River EMS, the Diaz Fire Department, the Newport Tuckerman Fire and EMS, the Swifton Fire Department, the Jackson County Office of Emergency Management, and all of Jackson County's volunteer fire departments. I'd also like to welcome to Greyhound Field North Little Rock Police Officer Tommy Norman. Now we'd like to recognize a few surrounding agencies that came to our aid during a horrific time. While our local men and women were gathering their emotions, they received help without hesitation from some of the finest police officers and medical personnel from around the state. They are the Independence County Sheriff's Office, the White County Sheriff's Office, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Office, Cross County Sheriff's Office, Batesville Police Department, the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission, and Survival Flight. The Newport Greyhounds would like all heroes that are present this evening, home and visitor side to stand. Let's have a round of applause for all of our heroes. Ladies and gentlemen, on June 12, 2017, Newport and all of Jackson County lost a true hero. Lieutenant Patrick Weatherford was killed in the line of duty while serving his community. Lieutenant Weatherford was a 1994 Newport High School graduate. Following graduation, he received his associate's degree from ASU Newport and his bachelor's degree in criminal justice from ASU Jonesboro. Patrick had an undeniable passion for police work and started his law enforcement career in 2002 and was later transferred to the Criminal Investigation Division in 2004. Lieutenant Weatherford received his master's in criminal justice from the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. He was one of 230 law enforcement officers who graduated on March 18, 2016 from the FBI National Academy program at Quantico, which is one of the most elite programs in the nation. He was one of only 2 Arkansas officers chosen to attend this program. Everyone, please stand and welcome the Weatherford family, escorted by tonight's special guest. He is a Jackson County native, Newport High School class of '64, and the 45th governor of the state of Arkansas, Mike Beebe. Governor Beebe will be presenting a plaque to Kristen Weatherford. Thank you.
We are on the field and visiting with my good friend Richard Buffalo from Scott Wood Ram Truck Center. Good to see you, my friend. I love the hat. Love the hat.
Thanks. Good to see you, man.
Boy, what a night here at Newport, honoring a bunch of our local heroes, fire departments, police departments, and all the first respondent agencies. And of course, y'all got to see it all right here on Cable Channel 15 TV. Big night here in Newport. Hounds up 26-8. What you thought about the first half?
What a first half. Wow. I'm impressed.
Pretty neat, pretty neat.
Absolutely.
We're here to talk a little car business, though. The Ram Truck Center, the Scottwood Ram Truck Center, right here in Newport, been in business for several months, and we are rocking and rolling. And we just want, we want to remind everybody here, you guys are the halftime sponsor. You wanted to get involved in Greyhound football, and this is it. And I just said, look, let's get on TV like we did last week and talk about what's going on at the dealership. How's it going, and how's it going to be?
It's going great. It's going to get even better. It's kind of getting everything settled in, getting to meet a lot of people in the community. Excited to be part of the Greyhound football, and excited to be part of the community. Just happy to be here.
Yeah, Richard, I look at the inventory. I drive by there every day, and I notice a lot of inventory moving. You guys are selling some stuff.
We are. We've been pretty busy, actually.
What does it take? I mean, you work a deal. You've been around this car business a long time. What does it take for you guys to be successful here in Newport?
Well, like any business, honesty.
Yeah.
It all goes back to the Wood family promise. Sounds kind of cheesy, but it's true. You've got to have honesty, trusting relationships with the customers, with the community, fair prices. You got to be fair. You can't be trying to make, big money on every customer. It's a fair deal everywhere you go. So, just having that attitude, and being open and honest with people, that's what's, led it to our success. So.
Well, no doubt, and Ram trucks have simply just, exploded throughout the country. Tremendous product, great product now.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things we were talking about just yesterday, how many Ram truck owners there are in Jackson County.
Right.
You drive one, of course, you know how that goes. When you're driving one, that's what you notice when you're on the road, and seeing a lot of good-looking Ram trucks around here.
Yes, sir, there are. There certainly are. And we also specialize in used inventory, and we want to talk a little bit about that because we have a great selection to pick from not only here, but up there also.
Yeah, we've got lots of used cars, trucks, SUVs. Of course, you can see all of our inventory online at scottwoodchrysler.com, but we're moving stuff around, having 3 stores. We're shuffling between all 3 stores, so we're trading for new stuff every day. So, you gotta keep checking up with us.
What constitutes, you talk about a trade-in, where do you guys say, okay, this is one that we want to retail, this is one we maybe we're going to wholesale? What's the line that you guys kind of look at?
It's one of those things, we kind of look and see, is this a vehicle that we could get outside financing for a customer for?
Right.
We have those types of vehicles, and then there's vehicles that we keep that, maybe a little higher in mileage, but we know that there might be a cash buyer for, so we hang on to some of those as well. So
yeah, some good inventory. No, it's got to be
Absolutely.
Good inventory.
Yep.
Well, we know that we're excited to have you guys here. We're excited to have you guys to be a part of Newport, Arkansas,
Yes.
and especially the Greyhounds, because I'll tell you what, huge crowd on hand tonight. What a great night for all those people, and Kristen Weatherford, escorted by former Governor Mike Beebe, and Newport High School graduate, I'm sure you heard, 1964. And it's an honor to have him here, and it's an honor to see all these guys, but also an honor to have Scottwood Ram Truck Center. Scott Wood's name, Stanley Wood name in Newport, Arkansas. That's big for our community, and we appreciate you guys.
You bet. Appreciate letting us be here.
Richard, my friend, good to see you, sir. We'll continue with our Facebook interviews. We'll continue with a halftime show each and every week throughout the course of the season, including the playoffs, and we are going to take it back upstairs right now.
Here back at half, the Hounds still lead 26-8. The Hounds will get the ball here in the second half. Greene County Tech fans and players are kind of getting hype here for half, saying the ball game is not over, and indeed it is not.
Well, when you hadn't won in 2 years, you grasp on for anything.
Absolutely. Monk Wilcox, Tyreek Richardson, and Tydrell Fryer deep to field the kick. Greene County Tech going to kick it from the hash here.
I'd like to see Tariq get a hold of the ball and run it.
Kickoff for Greene County Tech. Tyreek Richardson.
Hounds be aware, you never know with an onside kick here. This Harris Ford kickoff, make sure your kickoff, your fall with great savings on all F-Series pickup trucks. And Tariq's going to field it right around the 15-yard line. Tariq hit, makes a guy miss. Tariq makes another guy miss. Tariq finally going to be brought down. Great running right there by Tariq Richardson. Brian, you called it. You wanted Tyreek to get it, and he got it.
Man, that's just effort on his part. Them last 10, 15 yards.
1st and 10 for the Hounds. Ball going to be on the 34-yard line to start the third quarter. 11:50 to go. Monquell still in at running back.
Got to recharge this offense. That last possession, we kind of went backwards.
Julius Clark at the tight end. O'Shea Pruitt going to pull out. Monquell makes a good cut right there, makes the guy miss. Garrett Body blocking on the outside. And the Hounds are going to pick up another first down here.
That's just a good bounce out run.
Tackle made by number 32.
Great blocking right there on the perimeter by Garrett Body, the outside receiver.
11:40 to go here in the early stages of the third quarter, 26-8. Greyhounds over the Greene County Tech.
Ball on the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Heavy set to the right. Monquell still in at the running back position. Handoff. Monquell outside. Monquell makes another guy miss. There it is again. Monquell Cox for another first down.
O-line.
His helmet
Great
comes
job.
off there, so we're going to have to get Tariq in.
Man, that's 1A, 1B. They're just interchangeable the way they're running tonight.
Yes, sir. Ball going to be right at around the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Hounds. Cash Forrest, quarterback. Here's the snap. Here's the throw. Throws it just behind O'Shea. The middle linebacker blitzing right there, and the offensive line picking it up. Zane Watkins and Connor Prince, Kobe McCoy, Alex Emery, and big Dalton Phillips out there.
Kind of different tonight. We don't have Mr. John Miner. He is down in Little Rock watching his grandson play. He plays for Pulaski Academy. And they're down there taking Memphis Ridgecrest to the woodshed already, 40-6.
Here's the snap. Tariq still in it, running back. Tariq hitting the backfield. Tariq, tough run right here. Tariq finally going to push him out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. No gain, 3rd and 10 for Newport.
Effort kept us from losing right there.
It was definitely a 2-yard loss there, and Tariq going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, making it 3rd and 10 right here.
Real tough assignment for the snapper, and that's Zane, and he does a marvelous job in that position. First time he's ever been a snapper, but it really makes it tough on him when they bring in linebackers on both sides the way they're blitzing there. His first responsibility, obviously, is to get the ball to Cash Forster, and he's done a good job of doing that.
Tariq still at the running back, got trips here to the left. Garrett Body, Julius Pruitt, O'Shea Pruitt. Here's snap, looking to pass. Got him over the middle. Julius Clark makes another guy miss. There it is. Touchdown, Julius Clark.
Just a great pass, a great catch, and the 3rd, 4th, and 5th effort to get away to make the touchdown. Great play. Way to go, Hounds.
Tried to do that the first half, really couldn't connect with our receivers there, but if you give these guys a chance to catch a ball, they'll go make plays for you.
You don't succeed, try again, and that's what just happened.
Orlando out for the extra point. The Greyhounds have covered some real estate to get another Bratcher Real Estate touchdown. The kick is up, and it's good for Orlando.
10:01 to go here in the opening stages of the third quarter. The Hounds have extended their lead 33-8 over Greene County Tech.
How important is it to take the opening kickoff of the second half and turn it into points when you really, in a ball game where we were at the score that we had, this makes it 33-8, makes it a little bit more difficult, and it doesn't put the game away at this stage, but it certainly makes it almost insurmountable for Greene County Tech to mount a comeback.
Yeah, because, the one touchdown they do have is just, a busted play outside and couldn't catch him.
This kickoff brought to you by Harris Ford. Visit harrisford.com to see the selections of all new and used inventory. Kobe McCoy going to come out and kick for the Hounds. And here's the kick for Kobe. Great kick. It kicks it right around the 10-yard line where they finally recover it. He slips. Big hit right there again.
Goodness gracious. Julius Clark.
And Alberto Garcia again. Great job.
I mean, they were in full stride when they hit that young man.
Boy, another Newport auto body collision of the week. We've had 3 tonight, and Alberto Garcia has been involved in all 3 of them.
That's just a young man playing. Ain't big enough for nothing, but he's got the heart of somebody that's 7 foot 350 out there. I mean, he plays so large.
A lot of these guys going both ways with Tariq at your corner. Alberto Garcia at the outside linebacker. Bash Brothers in the middle. Julius Clark, who just got a touchdown out at the outside linebacker as well. 21 in quarterback for Greene County Tech. Quarterback Keat. He's met by Dalton Phillips.
Flag on the play.
Big gain up to about the 21-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
We'll try to see what it is.
Got a holding on Greene County Tech. No.
Face mask.
Face mask.
Okay.
They did that and pointed Greene County Tech.
And
Greyhound boosters include Sam Nicholson Farms, supporting the Greyhound athletics for over 4 generations, and more on the way, the Nicholson Family Farm. And Glass Plus, located at 1110 Highway 367 North, handling residential, commercial, and automotive glass. We do mirrors, screens, prints, picture framing, auto glass repair and replacement. 523-3505, Glass Plus.
first attempt for Greene County Tech, ball on the 33-yard line. 21, just a direct snap to him. There was a pursuit, and he makes the guy miss. He's going to pick up the first down right there.
He just kept ducking and dodging behind a blocker or two.
The play was designed for him to go to the left there, but the Hounds did a great job there, and he cuts back to the right side, makes a few guys miss, going to pick up another first down.
9:22 to go here in the third quarter. Greyhounds up 33-8. They took the opening possession of the third quarter, drove it down the field for a touchdown. Greene County Tech's first possession here of the second half.
Luke Samaniego and Colton McCoy at your defensive ends, and Alex Emery and Dalton Phillips at your tackles. Number 2 checking back in the ball game. He's just going to roll out left. Great job by the Hounds right there. O'Shea Pruitt's going to get credit for the tackle, but Julius Clark, being the edge setter right there, makes him cut it up, and O'Shea's just there to clean him up.
Just real good fundamental defense by the Greyhounds.
Going to be second and 13. Ball on the 41-yard line.
$8:35 to play here in the third quarter. 33-8, favor the Hounds.
Number 2 still in at quarterback. Here's a snap, low snap. He handles it, goes up the middle, and he's met again by a host of Greyhounds. O'Shea Pruitt, and they're going to throw a flag after the play.
Zane got in there and made the initial hit.
Also 24, O'Shea Pruitt.
Zane Watkins, one of those guys who's going to play both ways and help out.
That's a penalty that you don't ever want to see. Doesn't matter which side of the, it's going against.
And you get that great stop right there, and it's ultimately going to turn into a first down.
All for nothing.
Yeah, it was fixing to be 3rd and 15, and now it's first down and 10.
You got Zane out there. Connor doing a little interchanging on the defensive front.
Zach Cooper, who was injured last week, coming in at the nose guard. Luke Samaniego. 21 quarterback position now, just to keep to the right. Oh, look at the Hounds. There's 5 helmets over there.
Lose 2, make it second down and 12.
Alberto Garcia making the play, and we always talk about setting the edge, and boy did he ever. He took on 2 running backs, and then clean up help from behind.
Great job. Zach Cooper checking in the ball game. Garrett Body and Tariq Richardson at your corners. The Bash brothers, O'Shea and Julius Pruitt in the middle. Julius Clark and Alberto Garcia at your outside linebackers. And Tydrell Fryer at your safety. 21 still at quarterback. Here's the snap. He's just going to keep it up the middle. He's hit again. And Julius Pruitt's going to bring him down first, along with Zane Watkins.
7:08, third quarter, 33-8, favor of the Greyhounds. Mark Manning Shelter Insurance, Auto, Home, Life, Business Renters Insurance. We're your shield, we're your shelter, located at 1400 Malcolm Avenue. The Battery Guys, B&T Battery, Neil and Keith, located at 2400 Highway 367 North, handling all types of batteries for your automobile, your boat, your ATV, golf carts, and we do golf cart sales and service. Come see the Battery Guys or call 523-2758 B&T Battery.
Here's a snap, 3rd and 10, ball on the 44-yard line. He's got nowhere to go. And there's the host of Greyhounds again.
No gain on the play.
Tydrell, Zane, Connor, Luke Samaniego.
Greyhounds everywhere.
Orange Swarm, hadn't said it tonight. Orange Swarm, there it is.
4th and 10.
6:13 to go, 33-8. Greyhounds over Greene County Tech. 4th and 10 here for Greene County Tech. Ball on the Greyhound 45.
And they're going to go for it here. Number 2 still at the quarterback position. Here's a snap, just a roll out to the left. Option play, 21 gets it. He stretches outside. He's hit big there, but doesn't go down, and then we're going to finally get him down. There'll be a turnover on downs.
That was a long pitch from the quarterback. I mean, so many things can happen when you pitch one that far out into space.
Lou Allen and Company, Larry Lou Allen and Family, for accounting services, tax preparation and planning, management consulting services, and payroll. Representing 3 generations of Greyhounds, located at 407 Walnut Street. Call 523-6764.
Hounds take over in the 3rd quarter with 5:41 to go, up 33-8.
Ball on the 42-yard line. Monk Wilcox at tailback. Julius Pruitt checked in at the nutback. Here's a snap, high snap over Cash's head. Cash is going to jump on it.
That's a smart play to just get on the ball, not try to pick it up. Cash is a tall old boy.
And Zane Watkins is your center. New to the position.
You got to forget that last snap, strap it back on, and go.
2nd 22 for the Hounds after the big loss. Monkwell running back. Here's a snap. Cash going to look to pass. Just going to throw it up to Garrett. Great coverage right there by Greene County Tech.
And Cash just throwing to a spot. It's just a spot throw. Now, as you mentioned, Hayden, tremendous defense there. John Minor Jr. Crop Insurance, www.johnminorcrop.com, or Facebook page at John Minor Crop Insurance and Real Estate. John Minor Jr. Crop Insurance.
Little trip set to the right here. Monquell going to get the ball. It's hit in the backfield. He's going to be ramped up for a loss.
Loss of 2 on the play. Bring a 4th down and long for Newport.
You don't want to take a chance right there on 3rd and long, trying to throw an interception. Just going to put it right here on 4th and 24. The ball on the 28-yard line. JT Haynes is going to kick. Xavier Foster, your long snapper. Here's a snap. Great snap by Xavier. JT, high punt.
JT Haynes on the punt.
Calls a fair catch there, and we run into him, but there's no flag thrown.
Well, his momentum kind of took him into our guy. I think that's why they probably didn't.
Ball going to be spotted at the 49-yard line.
Alberto Garcia with all 3 of our nominations for the Newport Auto Body Collision of the Week. We talked about those guys earlier in the first half, and it's formerly Brand Body Shop. Same 3 guys that have been there for a long, long time at Newport Auto Body Shop, getting your vehicle ready to go back in service and on the road.
Here's a snap.
That false start on the offensive line. Yep.
False start against Greene County Tech. That'll be a
When you're the
5-yard
biggest
penalty.
guy on the line and you move, it's, you know, easy to determine which one it was.
.4:14 remaining in the quarter, 33-8 in favor of the Hounds.
And here's the snap, just a handoff to 21. He goes to the left side, he's got a hold. And O'Shea Pruitt going to bring him down. Going to be brought down right at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 2. Tackle made by 24, O'Shea Pruitt.
2nd and 2 for Greene County Tech here.
3:55 to go, third quarter. Hounds up 33-8. Greene County Tech on the Greyhound side of the field.
Here's the snap. Going to be another false start on Greene County Tech.
False start, Greene County Tech, 5-yard penalty to make it 2nd.
They're excited. They like that play, and they're excited.
Doyle Farms, Doyle Family Farms, saluting the Newport Greyhounds. The Doyle family extremely involved in our Greyhound program from Pee Wee to senior high hounds. Go Hounds from the Doyle Family Farms. Churchman Building Center, Ace Hardware. We're more than just a building center. We've got paint, carpet, Carhartt clothing to go along with everything you need for building projects, from minor repairs to major renovations. Think Ace is the place on Highway 367 north of Newport, the Churchman family.
2nd and 7 for Greene County Tech after the penalty. Ball on the 46. There's the snap. Just going to roll out to his right. Finds a crease. Big hit right there by Tydrell Fryer.
Just inside the 40 here, a first down.
Going to be close here for a first down.
Tackle made by 56, Luke Samaniego, and number 7, Tydrell Fryer.
Ball going to be right at the 39-yard line. 3rd and inches.
You see it there on your screen. Not far for these guys to pick up a first down.
There's the snap, going back to 21. Going outside, cuts it back in. Finally got down. Right around the 29-yard line.
2:54 clock stops as they move the chains.
Zane Watkins, Zach Cooper, Alex Emery, and Luke Samaniego at your defensive line. Handoff up the middle, nowhere. He's stuffed.
That's number 56, Luke
That's the defense I remember.
Great job right there.
That's another Newport auto body collision. Wow, Luke Samaniego.
2:23 to go here in the tail end of the third quarter. 33-8. Greyhounds still up.
2nd 11 for Greene County Tech after the loss. Quarterback just going to keep it to the right. He's got nowhere to go when he's hit. A host of Hounds again.
O'Shea had gone to his knees and got back up and made a great tackle. He's a strong young man.
Absolutely. Great job setting the edge there again by Julius Clark.
I'll give you one thing. These kids from Greene County Tech are fighting their hind ends off. I mean, they hadn't won a game in a long time, but they are still giving it everything they've got out there.
Here's the snap. Quarterback to just draw. He's hit by O'Shea. It just slings him back down.
That may be another one.
That was a good hit right there.
That was a good hit. Newport Auto Body Shop.
I'm going to bet you one thing, that young man sleeps well tonight.
4th and 10 for Greene County Tech with the ball on their 29-yard line.
Here comes Garrett Stovall. Wonder what they're going to do. Might decoy him.
Number 2, who's been playing quarterback, is going to stay in the ball game. He's going to go out to the slot receiver. Play clock winding down here. Just get it off. Screen right over the middle. Kobe McCoy. Great job, Kobe McCoy.
That was number 32 on the tackle, Julius Pruitt. All turns over to the Greyhounds.
That's just not a real good, place to throw it when you're playing Newport, is center of the field where those boys are.
Well, that was just played perfectly by the Hound defense here with under a minute to play, 32 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Hounds lead 33-8. Put a little offense together here.
Ball going to be right at the 30-yard line here for the Hounds after the turnover.
I was going to say the Hounds trailed 8-7 at one time. Didn't mean to interrupt. 26 unanswered for the Hounds.
Monquel Cox back at the tailback position. There's the snap. Monquel to the right.
Monquel gone.
He's gone. No doubt about it. O-line, great job right there. 70-yard touchdown right there for Monquel Cox. O-line did a great job of blocking. Not even touched right there for a 70-yard.
They created a hole that we could have oop-de-oop through together.
I don't know about that, but it was a nice hole. Monquel runs of 71, 70, and 50 tonight for touchdowns.
That right there is, he's got the pen in hand, and he's got the M and the V already written down.
The Greyhounds have covered some more real estate. Check out our listings at BratcherOneRealEstate.com. Rolando with the kick, and it's good.
22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Newport up 40-8.
That's 191 yards on 3 carries. And I know he's had a few more carries than 3. My goodness. Big night for the youngster.
You knew in watching him the last couple of years in Grey Pup football that he was going to be special. You just didn't know how special he would be when he had guys that are 225, 250, 300 out in front of him blocking.
Absolutely.
That creates a whole new monster right there.
And taking the load from Joe Brodus. Joe Brodus going to sit out the rest of this game.
52, Kobe McCoy.
Yeah, got a little bruise. Let him get healed up for the road trip next week, on the road next week, and it'll be a challenge for the Hounds.
This kickoff brought to you by Harris Ford. Visit harrisford.com to see the selection of all new and used inventory. Kobe McCoy to kick. And here's the kick for Colby. High kick, going to be fielded right around the 20-yard line. Makes the guy miss right there. Still fighting. Going to be right around the 38-yard line for Greene County Tech.
They'll take over with 16 and a half seconds to go here at the end of the third quarter, trailing the Greyhounds 40-8. But again, these young men, they're still fighting, still clawing, scratching for every yard they can get.
No doubt Greene County Tech has not given up in this ball game.
We'll try to identify all the kickoff guys if we get another chance to kick off tonight. I know Spencer Murphy just ran down on that kickoff. Sometimes we don't give those guys enough credit. On special teams.
1st and 10, the ball on the 38-yard line. Number 40 going to check in at tight end. Here comes motion. Snap, just a jet sweep. Julius Clark set the edge, and Tyrell Fryer going to finish him off. He's still moving his feet. They're not going to blow the whistle.
If they yank the ball from them, they blow the whistle. But if they just keep, brother-in-law and tippy-toeing, they'll let it go.
Gain of 3 right there for Greene County Tech.
We've played 3. Hounds lead 40-8 at the end of 3 after trailing 8-7 midway through the first quarter. And then obviously have led since the end of the first quarter at 13-8 was our score then. The Greyhound football game brought to you by Iberia Bank, located at 200 Olivia Drive here in Newport, offering all types of banking services. Billy Keaty and all the crew say good luck to Coach Mark Hinesley and the Newport Greyhounds and the Newport Grey Pups, who are 2-0 on the year. Great start for the Pups.
MPOC Orthopedic Clinic. Scott Wood, Ram Truck
Hopefully the Hounds finish this one off.
Proag Services.
Didn't make them 2-0.
Delta Traders and Survival Fly.
Okay, we're digging into the cupcakes now.
No pun intended. Digging into the cupcakes. But literally.
Dee, we appreciate the cupcakes, young lady.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you're talking about a hit of the week. Wow. Uh-huh.
2nd and 7, ball on the 41-yard line. Quad look here. There's the snap. Quarterback's just going to throw a screen pass. A double pass, and he's hit. Connor Prince brings him down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. Loss of 2.
Attaboy.
Make it 2nd down and 12.
Tried to do a double pass there, but the Hounds didn't fall for it. Tydrell Fryer in coverage. Mitchell Thomas checking in the game at corner. And Connor Prince brings him down.
Wow, you talking about a good cupcake.
Yes, sir. We apologize for the brief silence.
3rd and 12 for Greene County Tech. Ball on 38. There's the snap. Just going to hand it off to 21. He's met. Big hit right there again.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brown on the carry.
Would you be surprised if I told you it's 24?
O'Shea Pruitt.
Rick Bass carrying on the great tradition of Howard Bass of quality glass, door, and window needs, fast, friendly, affordable service, and we'll get the job done quickly at Howard's Glass Company, Highway 367 North Newport. Our phone number is 523-3771.
4th and 13 for Greene County Tech. Coming out in a punt formation. Clock winding down here. There's snap. And the punt. It's going to be a very short punt right here. They're going to get out of the way and let it roll right at the 35-yard line.
Greyhounds will take over with 10:22 to go in the 4th quarter, up 40-8 on their own 35-yard line. Looks like we have the same cast of characters coming out.
Mark McGoy Family Farms, always a sponsor here on our Greyhound football broadcast. Proud to be a part of the great Greyhound tradition. Mark, Beverly, and Ryan McGoy say good luck to the Newport Greyhounds. Purdy's Flowers and Gifts. John and Sheridan Chadwell, gifts and beautiful flowers for all occasions, including birthdays, weddings, holidays, baby showers, housewarming gifts, and other special occasions. Purdy's a Newport tradition just like Greyhound football.
Tydrell Fryer checking in at the quarterback position. Here's snap, high snap. Tydrell hit the backfield. Tydrell makes a guy miss, makes another guy miss, and they're just going to gang tackle him up right there.
Quarterback. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Loss of 5 will be 2nd and
Coach
15.
Bradley going to try something a little different with Tydrell at quarterback.
Tackle made by 15.
Have 2 options in the backfield.
18,
Nothing towards Cash. Tydrell's just a little bit faster than him.
Yeah, at Highland at the scrimmage game, he was very elusive.
2nd 15 for the Hounds. Ball on the 30.
40-8. Cash don't need to be nowhere near that field.
Good point.
James Dixon going to check in at tight end. Tariq Richardson at your running back. Tydrell still at quarterback. There's the snap. Just going to hand it off to Tariq. Tariq, tough running.
Tariq Richardson with a carry up to the 33-yard line.
Going to pick up around 4.
3rd down and 12.
He threw that flag about 25 yards up. There was something he didn't like.
We thank White River EMS. They're located at 1811 North Pecan Street. Deanna Long and all her crew, thank them for being a part of the festivities tonight. Saluting all the first responders and military, police departments, fire departments, those folks who are out there putting their lives on the line each and every day for our safety, and we salute them. At White River EMS, North Pecan Street, Deanna Long and crew.
The face mask penalty going to back Greene County Tech up, make it 2nd and 6 for the Hounds here. Motion, Julius. Here's a flag. Another false start for the Hounds.
5-yard penalty.
That official there at the top of your screen has thrown more flags tonight than we saw in all of last week's game. I don't know if they're just flinching or what, but
2nd and 11 for the Hounds here. Motion. Julius comes in motion. Tydrell just going to keep it to the right. Great blocking right there, and Tydrell's got a little bit of space. Tydrell, great running right there.
Up to the 43-yard line.
he was just letting, the play develop, some blockers get out in front of him. And
Tackle made by number 30. Cruz hit.
Going to make it 3rd and 2.
Sophie's Jewels, 114 Ray Street. Deborah Falwell and Dr. Falwell's office there, just behind Hunan Restaurant. Charlie Southern Teas, and you can buy online now at sophiesjewels.com. Do a little business with some local folks at Sophie's Jewels.
JT Haynes going to check in at wide receiver here. There's a snap. Tydrell just going to hand it off to Tariq. Tariq hit the backfield. Tariq just hold on to the football. And they finally blow the whistle.
41-yard line. A 4th down for Newport. Tackle made by 33, Zach Cardwell. Also 81, Levi Heiser.
A loss right there for the Hounds. Going to bring up 4th and 5. Ball at the 40-yard line.
George Cal Motor Company player of the game, and of course the Coaches Show brought to you by Subway at the end of the broadcast. We'll also be announcing the Newport Auto Body Shop Collision of the Week.
Hounds will punt here. Xavier Foster, good snap. JT Haynes. Great punt right there for JT Haynes. It's caught. Makes a guy miss right here. Makes another guy miss, and he's going to be brought down around the 43. But there is another flag on the play.
Michael Corbridge on the tackle.
going to have a holding.
14, Craig Falwell.
Craig Falwell was around the football.
Number 10.
Had number 17, Gist, out there. Number 40, Michael Corbridge.
Trying to sort out what the flag could be.
I don't want any more of those cupcakes, but I was just wondering if there were any more down there. I don't want any, but there are some more down there?
Yes, sir.
Oh, where'd yours go, Hayden?
Oh, it's gone.
Gone, bye-bye.
Holding penalty for Greene County Tech. Going to back them up.
7:38 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hounds up 40-8. Greene County Tech's going to have a 1st and 10 from the 33, their own 33-yard line.
Why are we in delay mode here?
And we finally spot the ball here. Number 4, Stovall checking back in at quarterback. There's a snap, just going to hand it off. Great job by the Hounds right here.
35-yard line, gave 2 seconds.
Seeing a little subbing right here, got Clemmy Alcorn checking in, and there's the flag.
31 on the tackle, Clemmy Alcorn. Also 32, Julius Pruitt.
Looks like it's going to be unsportsmanlike on Greene County Tech.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Personal foul.
Personal foul. Against Greene County Tech.
Actually, that's rough.
7:26 to play in the football game. Hounds leading comfortably at 40-8.
Spot at the 21-yard line.
Getting some guys to sub in here. Clemmy Alcorn, like we said, subbing in at linebacker. Julius Pruitt will still be out there. James Dixon at your outside linebacker. Alberto's still there.
Spencer Molinex out there.
There's a handoff. Nowhere to go. Alex Emery. Ball went on the ground, but he was down. And another flag.
Tackle made by number 50, Alex Emery. Second down. And
We'll see who it's against. Personal foul on
Personal
Newport.
foul against Newport. That will be a 15-yard penalty.
I missed that one.
I did too. And Coach Hinsley's coming out to ask what's going on. Mitchell Thomas in at corner. Michael Corbridge going to check in at corner. JT Haynes at the safety position.
Good shot of the defensive line. You just saw Coach Hinsley in the screen.
Spencer Mulinax, Zach Cooper, Alex Emery. There's the pass, going to throw it up. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down right around the 15-yard line. Great pass right there by number 4. Like Brian said, when he's in, he's going to throw it.
16-yard line Newport.
Little push off to get some separation.
Yes, he did.
As much as the flag's been thrown,
Yeah.
should have been one there. But
Yeah, not complaining or anything, but that's how he got separation. Somebody gives you a good chicken wing when you're running, full speed. 6:33 to go.
ball on the 16. Here's a snap. Right up the middle. He's hit. Zane Watkins. Great job of Zane right there.
Kobe Brown on carry. Ball down at the 14-yard line. Gain of 2. He's second and 8. Tackle made by number
Broadcast always brought to you by Arkansas Steel Associates. They always help with the pregame show, and they've been involved with Greyhound football here on our broadcast for many, many years. We thank the fine folks at Arkansas Steel Associates located at 2803 Van Dyke Road, and their phone number is 523-3693.
Spreading him out right here. Now bringing him in motion. There's the snap. Fakes it. Looking to throw. Steps up. Alex Emery first hits him. Oh, big hit right there by Alberto Garcia to bring him down.
I promise you that's not what the coach is wanting to happen after Garrett's come off his shoulder injury.
Alberto Garcia.
I'm just really surprised he's out there. I mean, I am stunned.
Alberto Garcia has been phenomenal tonight defensively. We've called his number many, many times tonight.
5:20 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Greyhounds up 40-8.
3rd and 9 coming up here.
That heavy set again. 21, low snap. Trying to get to the outside. He's hit.
That was Kobe Brown on the carry.
Here comes another
Tackle made by 32.
4th down for the Greyhounds to shut down.
4th down and 6.
The Greene County Tech fans here telling the coaches what to do here.
Oh, I thought these were the coaches up here.
Well, they're telling them to go for it. I certainly don't think they're going to punt or try for a field goal here.
I think if we try hard, we could eat the rest of these cupcakes before the game's over.
Makes the guy miss. It's going to be a first down.
Brought down inside the 5 near the 4-yard line.
Number 21 again. Tough running by that kid. He's played running back, also having to play quarterback tonight.
Spencer Mullinex in on the tackle there.
Going to have a sub of guys come in. Tries to run up the middle, nowhere to go.
Well, that's what the fans wanted. Run it up the gut.
Tackle made by number 50 for the Hounds, Alex Emery.
Alex Emery in on the tackle.
Zane Watkins.
Hunter Hurst also in on the tackle. I think he was the first guy there.
3:57 and counting. 40-8 Greyhounds.
Pulling out Alex Emery, bringing in Xavier Foster, the defensive tackle.
As the fans chant up the middle.
I love it.
And there's the snap. Quarterback just going to keep it. Nowhere to go. He's hitting the backfield by a host of Hounds.
Ask and you shall receive.
3 yards back to the 7-yard line. Will be 3rd and goal. Tackle made by 11, Spencer Mullinax.
Mullinax again.
2, Julius Pruitt.
Great little quarter he's had checking into the ball game. Going to be 3rd and 7 for Greene County Tech.
.305 remaining in this football game. Hounds on top, 40-8.
Here comes a pass.
Stovall checking into the game.
Could be a decoy.
4's going to throw it to 2.
There's the snap. Looking for him. Over the middle. Knocked out by Tyreek Richardson.
And you were correct, David. 4-2-2. It was just our 2.
4th and 7, and the Greene County Tech fans are yelling, "Go for it!" here. Hounds leading 40-8.
Would anybody like a cupcake?
2, Tyreek Richardson.
No, I want 2 more cupcakes. No, not really. Not right now. Well, it sure was good, though.
My wife takes care of me, and she took care of y'all.
She did tonight. Thank you, ma'am.
Going to have that trips look again. 2 going to come in at the tight end position. 4 at quarterback. Here's the snap. Going to throw it. There, have a touchdown. Great bullet pass right there.
That's got to feel good for these young men.
Greene County Tech going to go for the extra point here.
That was a long, sustained drive by them.
They're going to kick it, I'm sorry. And there's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good.
Snuck it in. 2:42 to go in the 4th quarter. Greyhounds 40. Greene County Tech 15.
Guys, it's been a pretty dominating effort by the Hounds tonight. I think looking back, Coach Hines is probably going to talk about when he comes up here in a little bit. I think he's going to talk about the penalties. I think he's going to talk about the mental preparation, the mental side of the football game for the Hounds. I mean, big victory for the Hounds. Anytime you can win, it's huge. And you're up 40-14. You expect these guys to onside kick. Coach Kenny Black and I have had a lot of discussion down through the years, and it comes from Coach Bill Keaty philosophy, and it was this. If I put my second unit out there and I've got my alternate players out there and you score a touchdown on us, I don't expect you to onside kick. Because if you do, I'm going to put my first team back in there.
That's exactly right.
So we'll see. Our bunch is expecting onside kick.
On the front line for the Hounds, Craig Falwell, James Dixon, Julius Clark, Clemmy Alcorn, Julius Pruitt, Garrett Body, O'Shea Pruitt, also Michael Corbridge, Monquell, and Tydrell still out there, and Tariq's going to be deep. It looks like they will onside kick it. And it's just going to roll out of bounds for the Hounds.
Onside kick goes out of bounds, big Hounds football.
Hounds will take possession about the 48-yard line, 47-yard line maybe, with 2:42 remaining and us up by 25.
Great performance tonight by the Hounds. Executing on offense. Saw little things we didn't see in Gosnell by throwing the ball deep. Julius Clark catching it. And Monquell Cox is really the difference maker in this ball game, which is 3 carries on 191 yards.
Yeah, I know he's had more carries than that, but he got that many on 3 of them, all touchdown runs.
Gideon Ball going to check in at the center position. Let Zane have the night off. There's the snap, going to hand it off to Tariq. Tariq's got a crease. Tariq's gone. And another touchdown for the Greyhounds.
62-yard run. Tariq Richardson, touchdown Newport.
Tariq had the hold, hit it hard, and it's a touchdown. Have an injured player over here, though.
When he did hit it hard, hit the hole hard, and went untouched.
Dalton Phillips grabbing that inside of his leg here.
But what a hole that our 3rd and 4th string just created for him to run through.
Absolutely, Brian. Hope Dalton Phillips is okay. Don't want him to get hurt late in the ball game like this, especially with a big opponent, Lone Oak, coming up next week on the road.
Yeah, I think they put up 42 points last week, so they definitely have an offense.
Everybody kneeling on the field, and a lot of the crowd has moved out for the Hounds tonight. Dalton's going to be okay. He's up now.
Zach Hoyt going to escort him off the field with two of our managers out there, Katie McCorkle and Dawson Smith. They do a great job keeping these boys hydrated.
Zach Hoyt, an unsung hero with this bunch.
Absolutely. He does anything and everything Coach Hinsley asks of him. Orlando for the extra point. Xavier Foster going to be your snapper here. Spencer Murphy going to be your holder. There's the snap and the kick. And it's good.
Up the road after 3 quarters tonight. Searcy 40, Batesville 9.
Another
to
flag.
go here.
For Newport 47, Greene County Tech 15.
And it's going to be on Greene County Tech. Didn't see what the call was.
Personal foul, I believe.
Personal foul.
2.5 to play, 47-15. A lot of frustration builds in. Lance Connor is in the house. No.
Just south of us. McCroy 30, Desark 12.
I believe that was the game of the week.
It was in their classification.
So personal foul is going to be on Greene County Tech. So let the Hounds kick off from the 45 here, on the opposing 45, I should say. Hounds leading here 47-15. Kobe McCoy going to kick off.
In the fourth quarter, BB's up 21-7 on Lone Oak.
Another Harris Ford kickoff for the Hounds. There's the kick. Going to be fielded right around the 5-yard line. Clemmy Alcorn doesn't just get him, he breaks a tackle. Great effort by that young man. Big hit right there by the Hounds.
There's your hit.
Yeah, I don't know who got it, but it was no doubt.
Kobe McCoy.
Kobe McCoy it was.
The kicker.
No doubt the hit of the night.
When he started up from the center of the field to get his steam ahead, he was rolling.
Kobe McCoy, one of those big men, 6'2", 245 is what they got him listed.
Yeah,
the
guy
kicker.
The guy that he stuck down there was the one that did the caught the pass down here that did the push off, so he could catch it.
Newport Auto Body Shop collision of the week, no doubt, is going to go to Kobe McCoy.
There's the snap, just a handoff up the middle. Makes the guy miss.
2:15 and counting. 47-15 Greyhounds.
Michael Corbridge in at corner. Craig Falwell checking into the game. Xavier Foster. Also Hunter Hurst. Gavin Tarwater checking in. James Dixon. Mitchell Thomas. Also number 17, LaJohn Gist checking in.
47-15 Hounds lead with 1:50 to play in the game.
There's the snap. They're going to throw it deep. Got a man. Michael Corbridge. Great defensive play right there by Michael Corbridge.
Perfectly defended.
Who's also not one of your guys who plays the corner in the first.
He's showing he wants to play.
Absolutely.
6:04 to go in the fourth quarter. BB 34, Lone Oak 13.
Michael Corbridge, one of the seniors on this Greyhound team.
Yeah, Ben Black was just telling me, said this kid has been all over the field all night long on special teams. He's been watching him all night long. A tremendous play by Michael Corbridge there. He's had a heck of a night tonight.
He runs it up the middle. And it's going to be a first down. Chris Avalos checking in at the defensive end. Almost got in on that tackle right there. Guy made him miss.
Tackle made by number 17, Jalen Gist. Also 62.
131 in counting.
Also number 11, Spencer Mullinax. First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line. Minute 20 left to go in the ball game. Trips to the left. 4 still in the ball game. Quarterback. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Got a man on the out route. Makes a guy miss. And he's knocked out of bounds.
47-yard line. First and 10, Greene County Tech.
I wish I could understand why you've got your starting quarterback out here that's just coming off injuries in a game that's just out of reach.
I guess the only reason for that I could think of would be just to give him some snaps, but I agree with you, Brian, totally.
Hand off up the middle. He's hit. Mitchell Thomas is going to bring him down along with number 14, Craig Falwell.
But when you have a shoulder injury, all it takes is a big guy to, bow up on you and pile you into the ground. It's over again. 1 minute.
Ball on the 29-yard line for Greene County Tech. Trips to the left. Here's snap. Going to look to throw again. Going to throw it up. And Corbridge knocks it loose, but they're going to throw the flag.
Corbridge again. Here's the flag on the play.
They're going to call pass interference on him.
Pass interference call against the Hounds.
This late in the ball game.
Yeah, against Greene County Tech for pushing off.
Oh.
I thought they caught him that time. They caught him.
Corbridge, great job defensively. Thought it was going to be on him.
Well, no doubt he shoved just like he had earlier, the other receiver had, and he shoved off to try to get an advantage.
An offensive pass interference call against Greene County Tech.
Love seeing a lot of these guys get checked into the ball game, getting their feet wet here. A lot of sophomores in there. Their 4 are going to drop back, look to throw another one, and it's going to be overthrown. Greene County Tech fans are upset here, thinking that it was a pass interference. Still 47-15 here. The Hounds are leading with 39 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Yep, almost as bad as it was last year.
2nd and 25 for Greene County Tech. There's Snap, just going to hand it off this time. He's got a hole. He's hit, brought down by Clemmy Alcorn and James Dixon.
36 on the carry, Xavier McBroom. Tackle made by number 3, James Dixon.
3rd and 12. They're going to try to hurry up and score here with just under 20 seconds remaining in the ball game. Looks to pass. Throws a bullet over the middle, right through his hands. Going to bring up 4th down.
They have 3 timeouts.
Kid quarterback in here makes them a better ball club, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. He's much improved from last year. Much improved.
You'd think if he would have played, he'd played the first half, and then if it would have got out of hand, you'd have pulled him, but he's going to stay in the ball game.
I agree.
Here's the snap. Going to look to pass. He's pressured. He's going to keep it. Xavier Foster is going to first hit him, and then there's the Hound swarm again.
That's exactly what you don't want.
Number 12, Marvin Tarwater.
It's going to be a turnover on downs for the Hounds.
James Dixon.
3.7 to play in this contest. Hounds are going to win it 47-15. Our Newport Auto Body Collision of the Week goes to Kobe McCoy. Alberto Garcia had 3 big hits tonight. O'Shea Pruitt had a couple of big hits, but Kobe McCoy is our honoree. If you have a collision out there somewhere and you need a little body work, Newport Auto Body, same 3 guys, been there for many, many years doing business and doing the grunt work.
Cash Forrester going to come in.
Newport Auto Body Shop Collision of the Week.
Cash is just going to take a knee and let the clock run out. That'll do it. Hounds are 2-0 and they win it here 47-15.
Yeah, no doubt a dominating effort by the Greyhounds tonight. We trailed at one time 8-7 after leading 7-0. And then really put on a show offensively. A lot of big runs through the football, down the field some. Didn't complete a lot of passes down the field, but we did complete enough, one for a big touchdown. But overall, Brian, your assessment?
I think we picked up right where we left off last week. First half had 4 offside motion penalties, and I think we cleaned that up at halftime. He probably had a real nice long discussion with them about, being still. And, we're getting better. Just like we did last year. We came off a loss last year. This year we come off a win. We still improve. We've got a few things. He'll probably, work on them real hard with the doggone the penalties. Real good with the ball security. I'm looking forward to next week already.
Hayden?
I thought it was a great game for the Hounds. I mean, there's a lot of things we got to clean up, and that's why it's the preseason games. And get ready to go to Lone Oak, who we know is going to be a tough matchup, especially at Lone Oak. Coach Hines is going to clear these things up at practice. I know him personally. He's a great coach. Defense, I thought, did a great job. They just had a few busted plays where a kid made a play and we didn't make that play. And offense, John Bradley did exactly what he said before the game. He was going to throw a little bit more.
That's what he said.
And very proud of the kids stepping up. Got to see a lot of new kids come into the ball game. Monquel Cox did a phenomenal job. Tariq Richardson, a great job. Joe Brodus, who we didn't see the second half, they picked up where Joe usually gets those tough yards, and Tariq did a great job by doing that. And Monquel, he can just do what he wants when he wants.
3-headed monster at the running back position. It certainly helps the Hounds, no doubt about that. Hounds big winners tonight, 47-15. A great call, guys. Enjoyed listening to you. And we've got the player of the game and the Coach Hinesley Show coming up next. George Kell Motor Company player of the game, number 4, Monquel Cox, and I'm talking about an outstanding effort on the night, and 203 yards on the ground, 12 carries for 203, average of 17, 3 touchdowns. Monquel, great effort tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about being part of something that's kind of real special. You're back there. You're a tailback. You're one of the running backs. You're one of 3 running backs. How do you guys work together back there? How do you guys split up all these carries?
We just work together.
Tell me a little bit about tonight and how'd you get so many yards? I mean, what? Tell me what happened out there. How'd you do all that?
I don't know. It was unexpected. I mean, it's just a great feeling.
It is a great feeling, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
What about your offensive line? Were they blocking well?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about those guys. Tell me all about them.
I mean, I give all the credit to them because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't do everything I did tonight.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. And those guys work hard, and you and Tariq, and of course Joe Brodus is a little banged up, from last week. But you guys came in and certainly took up the slack. You more than took up the slack. You're the George Kell Motor Company player of the game. And here's what I want to ask you. I want to ask you a little bit about school. Tell me about what's your favorite subject and why. What's your favorite subject in school?
History.
Why is history important to you?
I just like learning about things in the past and stuff.
Good deal. History is a great subject, and I mean, a sophomore, junior high career, you got a lot of games left, and being a sophomore, and were you expecting as a sophomore to get as much playing time as what you've got tonight? Were you expecting that coming in?
No, sir.
Well, what's your expectation now for the rest of the year for your football team?
I'm gonna just keep playing, keep working. Working hard.
Yes, sir. Got to ask you this. Tell me about a normal practice routine during the week. Tell me what you do on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Monday is like a film day. We watch film and work on our mistakes.
Okay.
From Friday. Tuesday is like half pass day, and Wednesday same thing. Thursday is like a walkthrough.
Okay. Okay, so you get your bulk of your work in on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I guess, then.
Yes, sir.
Well, good deal. Well, listen, congratulations to you. I'm so proud to I've watched you play since you were a younger guy, and you're going to be a great one for sure. And I just appreciate your fine effort out there tonight, especially when you talk about your offensive line. It makes me feel good that you running backs know where that comes from. Boy, without those guys, it'd be hard to gain yards, wouldn't it?
Yes, sir.
Monquel Cox, he's our star of the game, and he had a heck of a night. 203 yards rushing, a 71-yard touchdown run, a 70-yard touchdown run, a 50-yard touchdown run. This guy was all over the field for the Newport Greyhounds. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Subway and the Walmart Supercenter brings you the Coach Mark Hinsley's show. This guy is Coach Mark Hinsley. He's 2-0 on the year because his football team is. And,
right.
And we talked a lot about Coach during the broadcast, and I said when Coach comes up here tonight, he's going to be happy that we won, but he's not going to be real pleased with some of the things that happened out there tonight. Talk about how you feel about the game.
Well, I think if you ask any kid on our football team, I have pretty high expectations for what I expect. And one of the main things I talk about that one of my expectations is playing clean. And playing clean to our program means that we're not going to have any pre- and post-snap penalties, that we're going to protect the football. And that's one of the things I talk about a lot. And so when you talk about 2-0, 2-0 is sweet. And that's what I told the kids. 2-0 is sweet. It's great to be 2-0. It's great to score as many points as we did and put up a number like that and a win. But it's still the little things, and I think I talked about it on the coaches show. It's the little things that I'm talking about. And when you play a team that's going to be very competitive, playing clean means everything for a win.
Well, you talk about the pre and post play. We're talking about when we go to the line of scrimmage, we line up, we either line up off sides, we have a legal procedure penalty, and then those post plays are things that happen after the play that we might talk too much, might have a late hit, those type of things that you can't handle.
And I look at them both ways because when you have a pre-snap penalty, that's a lack of focus in my mind. Right. That's the false starts, you're leaning, you're bobbing, So those pre-snap penalties are just a lack of focus and concentration. The post-snap penalties is because you couldn't control yourself based on a certain action or certain situation that happened on the field. So, both situations is a lack of focus and not being able to stay in control. And for what we talk about all the time is control is everything.
Monquel Cox, who we just talked to, player of the game, 200-plus yard. Not a bad night on 12 carries. Talk a little bit about his effort.
We've talked about him ever since the beginning. He is a true floater. He just floats when he runs the ball, and he is so hard to tackle. And, you don't have to give him a very big hole or a very big crease, and he can find space. And when he gets a hold of space, he's very dangerous.
Talk a little bit about our offensive line. I still think in the offensive line, boy, we move, we pull well, we kick out well, we hit well. We play pretty well in the offensive line. We're solid there. We don't have a lot of depth, but boy, we're solid.
And that's what hurts is when you get into we're trying to pull for depth right there, and we just don't have enough guys that we can pull from. And but when you talk about that offensive line, they are a gritty group. They really are. I talk about grit with those guys all the time, being physically and mentally tough, and that's what grit is. And they're a gritty group, man. And you talk about Connor and Zane Watkins there in the middle, and Dalton Phillips. They're three of the grittiest guys. Then you got Alex Emery on the other one tackle and Colby on the other tackle, and they are just a group that will get after you. And I hope I see some good things on film tonight. But they are a gritty group, and they work hard to open holes.
Coach, talk about defensively. They get a touchdown on a long run where we had tremendous pursuit. That guy just made a good play against us, and then we give up the touchdown late.
Yeah, the first touchdown was a misalignment. Right. All week we worked on that same formation. They got in the form. I say that we were getting ready for a formation they thought it was.
Right.
So when they got into that formation, they thought it was that formation. Well, it wasn't. We got misaligned. The kid did a good job of pressing it and then cutting back.
Yes.
And we were too far over the top. They cut back. They got space on us, and they broke it. But that was a misalignment. We talked about it that at half and got it cleaned up. And then the late touchdown there is just it's had a little something to do with being a little tired. It could have doing a lot of stuff. But the kids fought all the way through. We just had a little bit of and I knew that we would. And I talked about this with the kids even this afternoon was. they had some big tendencies they were going to do, and I knew our kids would fly to the football.
Yeah.
And what they busted us on is we would fly too much to the football, and we would out leverage our own selves, and they always had that cutback. And a lot of the things you saw this that broke this tonight were a lot of cutback plays where we just over pursued a little bit too much, and we didn't have a good backside cut.
Well, we got to play a lot of guys, too. Talk about that.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that I was getting ready for was what I call our black defense, and that's our backups. And we saw a ton of kids get a chance to show, and that's what I tell the kids all the time is practice is good, but we want to see that stuff on film. And got a few kids in there to make positions. And it's like I tell them all the time is when we put you in that position, you make a mistake, that's a learning chance. So even though you think you might have got a ball over your head over here like we saw, okay, that is, you know, and we'll sit down and we'll chop it up and we'll look at it and say, well, what could you do better next time? And that kid's going to learn something from it. So a great thing to get on film for those young guys just to learn from.
Ben Black came down and told me at the end of the ball game Michael Corbridge had knocked down a pass over here and made 2 defensive plays. And Ben had talked about, he said, I watched that kid all night long. He said, that kid's on special teams. Said, he's down there. He's in the mix every night. That kid, you know, those guys who are on special teams, you don't get to call their name and number a lot, but he said Corbridge was everywhere.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. He's on every special teams because he is the type of kid that you say go get it and he'll go get it. He does exactly what you ask him to do. So, you know, he's one of many that we keep on special teams because, you know, and we preach special teams as much as we teach anything else. I mean, you talk about offense and defense. We talk about special teams about as much. We practice it not as much as we do offense and defense in a practice day, but we hit it a lot. It's important to us, and we put kids out there we know we can trust in situations.
Hounds are 2-0. We're going to enjoy it. We'll be on the road this next week, first road game, going to Lone Oak. And, I mean, I know you hadn't studied Lone Oak any at all, but, I mean, it is the Lone Oak Jackrabbits.
Well, and that's what I was talking about off the air here is that they're not the same team that we saw last year here. We're going to their place, which is always tough.
Right.
Always have, you know, a tough time there. So you're going to go down there. They got a new coach. You know, a lot of times they're going to have a breath of fresh air with a new guy. They're might have some more kids come out, have a different scheme. So you're going to see a lot of changes, I'm sure, from that Lone Oak team that you saw from last year. And Hounds going to have to go down there and really, you know, fight it out to get another win.
Hey, I bet we'll get after it.
Hey, there's no doubt about it. I'm ready right now. I'm about to go and just see if I've got one on huddle already because if I get a chance, I'm going to break it down tonight. So
there you go.
I'm already on the Lone Oak, as they say.
I don't blame you. Just, you know, you can't rest on what you did. It's in the past. We got to congratulations. You're
well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we're 2-0, but man, wouldn't 3-0 be sweeter?
Oh, wouldn't it be sweet to start the year? Absolutely.
So that's my next goal.
Yes, sir. Well, you can't go undefeated until you win your first one. You can never go undefeated unless you win your second one. That's not. The goal is just go out there and play hard.
The kids have finally figured out what I mean by every time. Every week I say, you know, this Friday game is the most important game of our year.
Absolutely.
And they're finally starting to figure out that every game is the most important game of our year. And I think they finally figured it out. So hey, I'm about to tell them Lone Oak's most important game of the year coming up.
It is. Coach Mark Hinesley, head football coach, athletic director of the Newport Greyhound. His team is 2-0, and we're going to Lone Oak next week. Congratulations, my friend. Go Hounds.